Congratulations, Tadadu, for being first! Wow! I haven't streamed in a long time, holy moly. And the worst part, it's a just chatting stream. So my return stream gets to be the worst possible stream for me. But congratulations, Tadadu. You are most definitely, certainly first to the stream. Who am I? That's a good question. I've been wondering that my whole entire non-existent life. But yes, for those who don't know, Offkai happened last weekend. And I'm ready to talk about it. It's finally Friday. It's finally, I guess I can finally unwind, unpack all of my memories, just like I did with SakuraCon 24. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna forget things. I'm so glad I didn't get COVID. Right. So before I begin, nearly everybody that I knew who went to Offkai got what is known colloquially as the con crud. Basically, when you have that many people in that close proximity for that long, y'all gonna get sick. That's just how it works. And a few people, several people got COVID, including but not limited to somebody I'm going to introduce later in the stream that I was sitting next to on day 3 for the closing ceremony. So I was like, oh my god, I hope I didn't get COVID. And yesterday I at work, I had a like sore throat and cough, and I'm all like, oh no, it's so Jover. I wanted to stream on Friday, but if I have COVID, I can't stream. It is Jover. But it's not. As you can see, I am here, and didn't hold hands with them, imagine. No way. No. I just met them. You can't hold hands when you just meet someone. You're skipping a few steps. No. But yeah, the event went great. Famous preventative measures because I felt myself getting sick after work. I booked it to the grocery store. I got myself some like immune system boosters and some NyQuil, and I just took those, and then I like knocked myself out with NyQuil at like 9 p.m. I got a full 8 hours of sleep, but I woke up still feeling super tired, and I'm like, well, NyQuil hangover, but I'm not sick. Anyway, with plenty of further ado, I guess we could just get right into it. Now you'd think I'd start everything on day 1, but no. We're gonna start on day 0 because my plane, basically my schedule, Offkai began on Friday, but my plane departed on Thursday. And I took a few pictures of packing because one of my friends, I was all like, I'll just show you what I'm packing and stuff. And here we go. So my sister and her brother-in-law, day 0, patient 0. Actually, okay, allegedly, Tenma Miami with patient 0 for COVID at Offkai. Allegedly. It is confirmed she got COVID at Offkai. But, like, it is very likely she was actually patient 0, so I believe it. In any case, this was the briefcase, this big suitcase. 0-day vulnerability, yes. This was the suitcase that my brother-in-law and my sister gave me. And it is just big enough, the exact dimensions, to keep Alaska Airlines from charging me $150 from an oversized bag. The exact dimensions. I measured it and did the math, and I'm all like, wow, that's beautiful. Excellent. I think that's why they use it. You brought a whole vacuum? No! I had to vacuum out the suitcase first! There were coffee grounds in it! The vacuum won't even fit. Okay. But yeah, this was all I packed. This was literally it. All my clothes were in that bag. My alternate outfit was in that brown bag, which I didn't even use. I got my Nest shoes, and inside the sack on the right is a bottle of sake, which comes in handy in a couple slides. And behind that sake bottle is my bat. I wanted a really big briefcase, suitcase, whatever, so I could bring my bat, and I'm so glad it perfectly fits diagonally in there. I decided to take a few pictures of my room before I left, just in case someone wanted to see how much of a friggin' VTuber fan I am. This is my bed. This is what I sleep in every night. As you can see, I have all of Phase 1 on the wall. I have the Minato Aqua Nesoberi and Neko Nuigurumi. I have a Laplace and Akiroze Daki. I have the Watame, you can't see it from this angle, the Watame pillow, the first one, as well as the Japan Crane Game Limited Edition Watame Mini Daki. Whom's tale is that? That is Kiryu Koko's Kimeru Taipu no Asakoko. This isn't even like a fraction of my merch. This is just my bed. Also, Opie, long time no see. Glad you're alive. This is my room. This is like literally, this is my room when I left. I was all like, I'm gonna snap a picture of my computer room. Like this is where I'm situated. As you can see, I have the Holo Gen 4 wall scroll set. That was back when they were using Booth. Barely alive, but happy to be here. Oh, don't tell me you got COVID too. For the record, as usual, lemon ginger tea. And on my bookshelf, Wow, you can actually see more of the bookshelf in this picture than in the freaking dedicated picture I took of the bookshelf. It's fine. Top shelf, my Japanese book. Thanks. My Japanese books are on the top shelf. My on the second shelf from the top, my Nekopara goods. I pledged to the OVA, and my name is in the credits. There is some books. I'm impressed. Well, okay, listen. I got the, I have all 15 volumes of Yotsubato, or is it 16? I bought the full complete set, and not pictured on the bookshelf, because it's on the floor, is all 13 volumes of Spy Family. All in Japanese. There are no English books pictured. On the third shelf, middle shelf, is my Hollow Shrine of my Oshi and other goods. The fourth shelf, so the second one from the bottom, is everything else. Like all of the other hollow goods that I could stuff on the shelf. There's a lot. Anyone who's been to my karaoke nights, I've given like a mini tour of this bookshelf because the webcam can make it that far. I think it can. It's been a while. And on the bottom shelf are just spare anime figures that, those are like the very beginnings of my collection. And this is the other, you turn around and this is my room. Spoiler alert, I've already changed some of the wall scrolls. But yeah, I have a freaking 1:1 scale Watame wall scroll. And yeah, a lot. All those boxes on the bottom in the center, those are all Nendoroids. So yeah, this is my room. This is what I'm streaming in. This is my computer space. But yeah, I got to show these photos just in case anyone was curious as to like a glimpse of the things I have. I didn't take a picture of my plushie couch, damn it. It's fine. Anyway, I get on the plane. It's funny, but so my friend, I had him drive me to the airport. And it turns out my friend's dad, a glimpse of us. I actually don't know how to sing that song. My friend's dad also had a flight departing today, so he just drove us both to the airport. It's just my plane was departing much earlier than his, but it's fine. 2 birds, 1 stone. So that was convenient. I learned that SeaTac International Airport is what I would like to call with the times, and that everything is digital. I was expecting like go up to a kiosk with somebody manning it and they print out your boarding pass. They don't do that anymore. It's all digital. And I was not prepared for this. My dumb phone from 2014, barely even a smartphone, I had to like wrestle with it to get it to load the web page to display my boarding pass. And I'm so glad that I gave myself enough time to be not late to my flight. Spoiler alert, my flight was delayed anyway. That I could actually get my boarding pass. So yeah, I know how to wait in line for an hour to get past slow-ass TSA. And I bought plebeian class tickets that don't let you pick your seat. Apple Wallet Stories boarding passes, let's go! I didn't get to choose my seat. So Alaska Air decided to give me the RNG luck ball and give me the best seat on the plane. Window seat right behind the wing. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's get some pictures. So this was the plane while it was still parked. And we were parked for a whole hour because freaking San Francisco International Airport had like a ground hold because there was too much traffic and they were down to 1 runway. And anyone who has seen my ATC streams knows that 1 runway sucks. So yeah, I would rather be late on when the con starts the next day than be at risk. So good on ATC Communications. We eventually got off the plane, or got off the air. I decided to take some pictures. Why runway? Just walkway, Lamau. I took some pictures of taxiing. Actually, I think in this picture, in the back, it's hard to see, there's a plane landing. I got a plane right when it was landing. It's blurry, of course, because he's hauling ass. So we're crossing the runway to take off from the center runway. Yeah, you can see the runway. It's all like, where are we going? For those who don't know, SeaTac Airport has 3 parallel runways, left, center, and right. So 3, 4, and 1, 6 are the directions. And we were held on the runway for so long that you could see like all the planes lined up to land. Did you use that old phone for pictures or a camera? This old phone is all I got for pictures. Spoiler alert, I already bought myself a new phone with a better camera, so any more adventures I go on will have better pictures. But so for now, this is all you get. A phone from 2014. It was state-of-the-art for 2014, okay? But yeah, it's hard to see in the photo, but those lights in the distance, those are planes coming in for landing, and they're all just lined up, gonna land one by one, and I love seeing this, just planes lined up to come in. Next adventures in 4K in the future? Yes, actually. Unfortunately, I only stream in 1080p, so you don't get the full 4K. I have already uploaded this entire slideshow to Google Drive, and I'll be posting that in an escort after the stream if you want to go through the photos yourself. You've gone through like 4 phones since 2014? Damn, I've gone through 2 phones in my whole life. My first phone and then this current phone. My next phone I'm hoping to last because I spent a pretty penny on it. But yeah, here we go. We're taking off. And we're off. Bye-bye, Seattle. And I'm almost glad that the flight was delayed an hour because the plane started to bank left. It's a sunset flight, baby. I'm so glad I got this photo. Like, this is... I basically got to watch the sunset as we traveled to California. It was nice. This was the view for half the trip. Seattle was clear. Gorgeous. Thanks, you too. But Seattle was clear, but heading there over Oregon was cloudy like this. Almost looks like Earth is round. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. It's a scam. It's a psyop. Don't let him fool you. So this was my in-flight food. I have a funny story that I'll tell at the end of the stream, but just know that that little bag of pretzels, that bagel that I forgot I had in my pocket, and that little cup of apple juice was all the food that I had on the flight. It's an 1.5 hour flight, but including travel times and everything, it was like a 3-hour trip. But yeah, that was it. I genuinely contemplated on getting a beer. I'm all like, nah, there's no need. I want to be in good form because I'm going to be landing in uncharted territory, to me at least, to make it to the hotel safely. I didn't want to impair myself or give myself any risk of getting lost in freaking California at night. So I look out the window again. It's nighttime. And the landing lights are on, and it just... This photo makes it look like we're landing a freaking spacecraft. I just wanted to take this photo, because we're coming in to land. Hello, San Francisco. So, we touchdown San Francisco. And here we are. Now, moving forward, full disclaimer, I am gonna be in a lot of the photos. Unlike SakuraCon 24, where I made sure I wasn't in any photos, Offkai is such a personalized experience, because, you know, VTubers together strong, that there's gonna be VTubers in the upcoming photos, including myself. So, yeah, just content warning. Content warming! Ah! I know how to talk. I can speak English, I promise.
Skill issue.
Closing my eyes, I pretend I do not see it. And here we go. So, from here, I get on board, or I try to find the shuttle to the hotel. And there is, fortunately, there's some other people going to Offkai that are going to the same hotel, because the Offkai was held at that hotel, that have been there before. So I just followed him to the shuttle and to the hotel. More on him later, actually. He will make an appearance later in the stream. But now, I make it to the hotel, and I message my friends, because I know they're in the hotel somewhere, and I know they're still awake. I get there around 11:30. I message them, and I'm like, where are you at? And they say room 8,000 something. Whatever. They're on the 8th floor. I'm on the 2nd. I get dressed. I'm ready to head out. I'm ready to party. It's gonna be a good night. Freaking con hasn't even started yet. I want to see my friends. I haven't seen them ever, and I'm like super looking forward to seeing them. So one of my only ever selfies I tried to take. Please no hate. This is a phone camera from 2014. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Nice smug face. Thanks, you too. So I get up there, and I'm greeted by the Kapipis. It is a Kapipalist party. I knew that going in. I'm infiltrating as a Kanpai Nikki, as you guys may know. But that bottle of sake, that was my entry fee. I was simply told that if I want to participate, just bring a bottle and I can drink too. So that's what I did. I brought a bottle of sake. Wait, where's the numbers? Don't worry about it. The numbers, Mason, where are they? But yeah, I get up there and I meet up with my friends and I am overjoyed. I am so happy to see him. This is Bingo. I've wanted to meet Bingo for so long that I freaking hugged him. I'm like, you get over here. I'm drunk at this point, by the way, because I'm waiting for him. But yeah, this is, damn it, I almost choked. God damn it, Tuke! I just saw you coming! Okay. But yeah, Bingo is a bro. He is basically the #1 Kanpai Nikki, at least to me. So he's nice. He's come to my karaoke nights a couple times. Earthbound's his favorite game. I may or may not be his favorite character. It's fine. It's fine. I try. But yeah, for those who don't know me, I am a hugger. I hug people. And when I'm drunk, I get really, really, really huggy. So we basically held this for like 2 minutes. Well, okay. Immediately after we stopped hugging, my other friend, who I like to refer to as G11, and I'll be calling him G11 for the rest of the stream, he just straight up gut punches Bingo, like kaboom! I'm all like, oh my god! And that's just their thing. Bingo can take it. Bingo is built different. But I got to meet up with my boys. I am so happy. This picture goes so hard. I'm drunk in this photo, if you couldn't tell. So are they. But yeah, we're all ready to have a good time. We're ready for Offkai. Earlier this year, Bingo was talking about this Offkai being the last hurrah. Hug charge Ness looks happy. Oh my god, I was bouncing off the walls the whole fucking con except for Saturday morning, which I'll get into that later. So, yeah, I'm so happy. Like, in all of these photos, I'm just having the time of my life. But the, hold on, let me just check something really quick. Okay, good. I said that right. I was just checking my audio settings. So, yeah, we're all just hanging out in the room party. Now, not pictured, right behind me in this photo is like 10 other people. This room was crowded. We were just in the corner. Corner gang at the party, let's go. But yeah, basically in that cup I'm holding, somebody gave me a, what they called a Pippa shot. It is the, Pippa drink from last Offkai. And, it nearly knocked me on my ass. It was extremely strong. It was the only thing I had to drink that night, and I was in happy land. For those who don't know, I am a turbo lightweight. 1 drink and I'm happy. 2 drinks, I'm bouncing off the walls. 3 drinks, I am on the floor. Damn, I don't know if I could be in a room with 10 people I barely know. Okay, listen. I was brave. I was super nervous going in, but I was determined to meet up with my boys. Straight up. I really wanted to, I wanted to see them. I didn't want to meet them at con, I wanted to meet them before the con started. So yeah, we hung out for a while. They got drunk. I didn't get as drunk, so I could go back. And I remembered to pack my tea. And they had a coffee maker that I could use in the room. That I didn't put any of the coffee cups in, I just put water in, so I could just brew up some hot water and put my sleepy tea in. So I could actually get a good night's sleep. And a good night's sleep I did because it's Offkai time. First day. And here we go. I'm get dressed. So you may, if you roll perception, you'll see I'm wearing an undershirt underneath my regular shirt. This is so I could wear my regular shirt for 3 days straight without it getting dirty and having to wash it every night. This is a life hack, so you don't freaking smell like a Smash Bros tournament. Surprisingly, the overall hygiene level of the con was really good. There was no BO by anyone. Who would have thought that VTubers and VTuber enjoyers have decent hygiene? I showered every day. The Yacht Regency hotels have really nice showers. Just saying. I mean, it's an expensive hotel. You'd think they'd have nice showers. They do. In any case, onwards. First photo is this. Because I'm standing in line to get my badge, and I see this, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know her. My friend links me her. That's Serena Maiko on the right, and I don't know you on the left, but on the right. The only reason I know her is because my friend links me a lot of her streams, mainly her singing streams, and I tuned in, and she's pretty good. She's nice. But I found an Aqua cosplayer also standing in line. You'll find, once again, most of my pictures are of cosplays. I tried to take pictures of the con itself. I'm getting better at that because I'm too busy taking in the con for myself to take a picture of it. That's just how I work. But when it comes to cosplays, I'm all like, yo, can I get your cosplay? Can I get your photo, please? And they're all like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And I'm all like, yeah, cosplay! I love cosplayers. But yeah, I'm still in line. And then right as I get out of line, there's this Gura with a remote control car with a Suisei plush on it. The Friends With Me Suisei. The Friends With You Suisei plush. The Gura, yeah. And he had this remote control car going the whole con. I saw him driving it everywhere he went, and it was hilariously great. I loved it. And after getting my badge, I decided to go back to my room to unload a couple things, because they gave me a Phase Connect bag and stuff that I didn't want to carry around because I already have a bag. And someone brought a 1-to-1 scale Ina standee, and I'm all like, yeah, Ina! I'm like, I need a picture of this standee. So I did. Atrium-chan, our beloved. This was the con space. And, well, shit.
Well, shit, if it isn't honest.
Well, shit! If it isn't uranium, welcome in. We're still on day 1 of the con. I can't believe you've been subscribed for 10 months. Wait, 10 months? I've been streaming for 10 months. What the No, I haven't. No. I refuse to acknowledge that I've been streaming for nearly a year. Nope. Stream's over. Bye. You ruined it. I cannot handle this knowledge. I've been streaming for too long. This wasn't supposed to go like this. This wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be this way. I was supposed to just do it a couple times for fun, and then I'd get a job and then never stream again. What the fuck? 1 year they only reviewed no. By the way, I already have something planned for that, but no. We don't need to think about that right now. We're on Offkai mode, and this is the main space, the atrium. Most of the panels and stuff happen both above and below this space, but this is the general area. The food is up in the atrium. There's the face panel up in the atrium. Other VTuber panels. Well, not panels per se, but just like booths. Yeah, booths up in the atrium. I spent most of my time wandering around the atrium looking for photos. But yeah, Atrium-chan, our beloved. If you think this photo looks crowded now, I didn't take any more photos like this of the atrium. I really freaking should have, because this is the morning of day 1. This is the least crowded. It got very crowded, and spoiler alert, the event was sold out. Capped at 2,510 people. And I'm glad they did that, honestly, because it was like the upper limits of what is tolerable. That is a tough but good decision. 10 people too much, kinda. But yeah, this was the con space. Moving on. I found a Selen cosplayer. As you know, I love taking pictures of cosplays. Even if I don't watch the streamer, if I recognize them, I want a picture. I mean, yeah. He's selling. And up next is this business card from Christopher Pang. He is one of the con photographers. I went to sit down to get some food and eat my breakfast, and he sat with me. He was one of the con photographers, and I saw him literally everywhere. This man's a professional photographer. If you go to his website, I believe, chrispangproductions.com, I'm sure eventually he will post his Offkai photos there. I will be in them. Of course, I've given him my permission to post. But yeah, so if you want to see me, go ahead. Stream farted? Ah, shit. Is it back? I hope it's back. I hope I didn't miss anything. But yeah, this guy, con photographer, he was everywhere. He took photos of everything. Cosplayers, like the panels, the events, everything. I look forward to seeing what he posts. So yeah, Christopher Pang, chrispangproductions.com. There's your shout out. Like, he had a decked out camera. He even had professional grade photographer knee pads that looked comfortable and were like, so he could like kneel and get good shots from anywhere, from any angle, wherever he needs to position his body. He even took some photos of me, and I was super happy to do so. Okay, I exist in a quantum superposition of camera shy in public, but if I'm at a con and you see me, I will take as many photos as you please. I am so happy to have photos taken of me. Like, it's great at a con. Like, I guess that's the duality of consent and the whole, like, con space and stuff. But yeah, many people got photos of me. Some people got photos with me. We'll see that in a bit. I found Iris. I don't watch Iris, but those who know, those who watch, those who were with me for my Hollow EN Connect the World watch along, despite not watching and not exactly being keen on Iris, she was my favorite performance of that concert. I gotta hand it credit where it's due. Her performance was spectacular. So, there's Iris. I found this Gura, and she wanted a head pat. And I'm like, okay, I am immune to social awkwardness because you can't spell social awkwardness without ness. I have a video of me head patting her. I'm not showing it because I can't really censor it. But yeah, I could like I could send it to my close friends on Discord if they really want to see it. Blash spotted. Yes, she brought the shark, the IKEA shark. It's beautiful. But yeah, here's Gura. There were plenty of Guras there. I think we'll see more Guras as the slideshow goes on. Giant Suisse. Anybody who saw that Kanauru short on YouTube? In that short video on YouTube, the guy in the Gura hoodie, I knew that guy. I met him at the con. I sat next to him at one of the panels later that we'll get into. Holy shit, that's huge. It is. It is massive. It's like at least 10 feet tall. It is absolutely massive. And it was there the whole con. It's not what she said. I swear to God. Next slide. Ahoy! Osho Marin. So, you may recognize from the atrium on the stairs, those two side panels are specifically selfie spaces for photography. Not everyone knew that, but it says on the floor, selfie space. So yeah. So, Huamoko standing in line to get their badges. And it's really good. And I'm all like, Huamoko, can I get your photo? And they're like, yeah, do you want a photo with us? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do! Let's go! So yeah, I got to take a picture with Huamoko. It was wonderful. I'm happy. I don't even watch Fuamoka! I do like them though. So these two, we have Usada Pekora and the carrot. The carrot was at the party last night. He recognized me! I didn't recognize him, but he recognized me because I am, you know, quite easily recognizable. Wait, is that Peko or Peko Mama? It's Peko. Just Peko. Peko Mama has a longer dress and is more refined. Oshimashi Suise in her more casual outfit. So, for those who don't know, I do plan on getting myself a very good quality Hoshimashi Suise cosplay. In fact, I'll probably be looking into getting that next month. So look forward to my karaoke nights. You may get a surprise. Speaking of which, my next karaoke night is tomorrow. I am also hosting multiple watch-alongs of Formula 1 events this weekend. So if you haven't already, join the Discord. I host events almost every weekend. And it's okay if you feel shy, no need. You could just join and lurk and hang out, whatever, take in the vibes. Spoiler alert, literally half the people that join my events are super shy. That's fine. It helps that I'm super shy too. I'm just really loud about it. Good thing I can't say, yo, same! Twin it, god damn it! Okay. Another whole show, Marin. Plenty of HoloLive cosplays. In fact, oh, right behind this, Marin, that's Christopher Pang. That's the photographer. That's him right there. I didn't realize he was in the photo. Yo, that's the photographer man I was just talking about. That's him. He's really tall, so he can get a ton of angles. I am getting so heated. I need to take this off. Hold on. I am stripping live on stream, but you can't see it. Awesome. Cool. I'm wearing one layer less than I was 5 seconds ago. This is, one of the...
If a cow is unable to produce milk, is it a milk dud or another failure?
God damn it, Quad. Welcome in. That did not jog my memory of who this is. This is a Niji, but it was a really good cosplay. For those who don't know, I don't really care much for Niji. There is one Niji that I care about. I've ever won nest, you'd be naked. Yo, you do you, bro. But yeah, the good cosplay, I'm all like, yo, I don't know who that is, but I can get your picture. If anyone knows who this is, it's probably a Niji EN that I don't know. But yeah, it looks like one of the Niji ENs. I don't even know them by name, but it's fine. I have pulled her on Pixiv. That's how I know her. There we go. Selling in line. So the line. Funny story about how I got this picture. I should never have gotten this picture. The reason being is because I was looking for the line for the opening ceremony. And I found a line near where it was that was super long. When I say long line, I mean the line went outside and around the perimeter of the whole hotel. And as I was in line, I found this cop. I was like, yo, Doki Bird, can I get your picture? And they're like, yeah! So I got the Doki Bird picture here. I get to the back of the line and I'm like, whew, this is a really long line for the opening ceremony. And the guy in front of me was all like, sorry, but this is the line for the vendor hall. And I'm like, what? So yeah, I had to go all the way back around the perimeter of the hotel, go back inside, and find the line for the opening ceremony! The vendor hall was an elusive place that was impossible to get into. And the reason being was because the vendor hall was so small. And for the amount of people in the venue, you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but the venue this year was way too small to support that many people. It is almost confirmed that they're gonna be getting a bigger venue next year or doing something about the venue. Because there is no way they can hold a con of this size and have a venue that small. The lines for everything were way too long, and I'll get into it later. So here's the opening ceremony with Coefficient. For those who don't know, Coefficient is a male flesh tuber on YouTube who just covers VTuber content. Do I watch him? No. Was he funny? Kinda. Was the opening ceremony good? I guess. It was worth going to though, because it was like, alright, I guess this is what I'm in for. I'm here, I'm at Offkai, get the full introduction. And it wasn't until after I left the room that me and several others realized, wait a minute, of the whole opening ceremony when he was talking about all these VTubers here, Phase Connect was never mentioned once. Even though they're literally half the con. Oh well. I found a Yor cosplayer. Found Yor! Hey Beep, if you're still here! But yeah, I think this was the only Spy Family cosplay that I saw. But yeah, Yor is good. Or I guess I could say, you're good. Another Suisei. So this is the kind of Suisei cosplay that I'm going for. Like the plaid dress and the hat. I also want the boots. They're gonna kill my feet though, but it's fine. I'm short anyway. I'm more worried about like falling over and rolling my ankle because I don't know how to walk in heels. Ah well. There was an arcade? Yes! The arcade was outside in a tent. But yeah, there was an arcade. I think I got a picture in the arcade, but I didn't get any picture of the arcade. I actually did play Dance Rush Stardom with G11 one night. That was fun. I was drunk that night. That was fun. I found Ayame. This Ayame was the tallest man I have seen in my life. He's probably 7 feet tall. Super lanky. He's like, he might as well be a pro basketball player. This Ayame. Like, you could pick him out from the crowd.
Man, the gaming in that arcade must have been intense.
Thanks for reminding me that I don't have the funny zoom panel set up for this freaking scene. Thanks. You don't get the funny zoom in. It's fine. Just imagine the camera zooming into me right now. It's fine. It's fine. Can I bonk, Core? Go ahead. Go ahead. Ah. Yeah. You can bonk. It's fine. I think there was like a guy walking behind the picture. Oops, all hammered. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is the same Korone I encountered later on. I never verified it because all Korones look like Korone. But yeah, lots of good cosplays this con. I found Uruka, and I found her near the Face Connect area. So when I asked for her photo, I was like, wait, can we get it near the Uruka standee? And yeah, here we are. I managed to get it. Kawaii. The production Kawaii group VTubers were there, but since I do not care about them at all, I didn't really look for them. Not good enough, Korone. She was demanding your finger. Wasn't demanding Yubi. It's fine. It's fine. So inside one of the rooms, there was like this showcase of the Corey Calliope and Amelia Watson PCs, like the PC cases. They look really good. I saw the Crony one on the Tsukumo 99 booth. You can get it online. I wonder if it. Wait, let me look it up. Can you get it? Tsukumo 99 booth.pm. I'm gonna see if it's still on sale. I haven't been here in a while. Oh, the Yofi plushies are back on. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look it, but it was like 1,000. Wait, was it 1,000? Nah, it was closer to like 200, I think. Converting Japanese yen to USD on the fly, it's fine. Yeah, no. But it was, yeah, there's a Crony PC, then we have these PC cases. They look really nice. There was someone standing next to it, and I wanted a photo, so I had to go full bocce mode and be like, excuse me, can I get a photo of this? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And they moved out of the way, and I'm all like, thanks, I'm shy, it's fine. I found Bridget next to the FaZe booth. As you can see in the back, this is the FaZe booth. They were selling FaZe stuff, official FaZe merch, which I did buy FaZe merch. You'll see my merch later on. Now, as I was exiting that room, Mailbox Man said, yo, Ness, can I get a picture of you hitting my mailbox? I'm all like, you got it. I hit his mailbox. Because, as we know, the #1 enemy of mailboxes are baseball bats. Or God's drunkest driver in a Ford F-150, but that's neither here nor there. I hit his mailbox. It was great, as you can see. The recoil, I can handle it, don't worry. It's not like my hands are still vibrating or anything. Petition for Ness to have an animated bocce-styled emote. Let me note that, actually. I'm actually literally gonna go into my note folder and note that. It is noted. Thank you. I take suggestions. But yeah. And then after this, he had me sign the mailbox, because like anyone he meets, he wants it to sign. He had a Sharpie and everything. So I signed his mailbox. Ness1228, right where I hit it, right above the little red flag. Wow, my name is right above the red flag. Whoops, wow, that says a lot about me. I get it. Jeez. Total, I bet like that's some sort of psychological thing. Moving on. I went back to my hotel room and took a picture of the view. This was my view. This is California. This is San Francisco, for those who don't know. Yeah, that's just what I got to wake up to every morning. What Chibabble-ness strikes again? Hey, I was expecting more homeless people in Needles. Maybe at night. I didn't leave the hotel. I think I left the hotel twice. But yeah, I didn't really leave the hotel that much. I found Violet Ina. Not just any Ina, but this is the special Violet Ina from the music video. So that's nice to see specific types of Ina. She even has the same Takadashi plush that I got. The mascot plushies from the first run. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the $30 Offkai burger. Many cities will attempt to clean the immediate area around large events. That's good to know, actually. There are still homeless people around SakuraCon 24, but hey, what can you do? It's freaking downtown Seattle. Can you say I love the view without saying the? Yeah, sure, hold on. I love view. I tried. But yeah, this is the $30 Offkai burger. And it was certainly one of the burgers that I have ever consumed in my life. Do I recommend it? It was filling. I couldn't eat it all. They stuck. Okay, imagine like a mushroom barbecue Swiss burger. But I see purple under the bun. Yeah, it was like a special yam bun or like purple bun. It was like a special bread and like a mushroom cap. Imagine a barbecue Swiss mushroom burger and how like deliciously succulent it is. And take the flavor and just cut it in half. It was like greasy, fatty, filling burger. The fries were okay. This was probably the most mid $30 burger I've ever eaten. It wasn't bad. It was just mid. Was it worth $30? Probably not. Was it limited to Offkai? Yes, it was. Did I try it so you didn't have to? Absolutely. And the Ness1228 review is, if you don't have any other food options, this $30 burg-ish got you covered. That lettuce looks limp as fuck AF. I mean, same. Don't worry about it. So there was a HoloLive booth that I didn't really check out until the last day. And they were just handing out ribbons, but they were also handing out like party pass. Not handing out, but you could buy party passes there for a party that I wasn't aware of, but I got in anyways because I had connections. It's fine. Oh man, reminds me of a ramen I've had at a convention once. It was so not even mid, but not even horrible. Yo, middest ramen. Speaking of convention food, there was a maid cafe. I didn't even bother to try to get in. Simply because, one, if you didn't already, like, have a reservation, the seats were limited, and two, it was sponsored by a VTuber group that I'm not exactly a fan of, and I don't want to say. So, yeah, I'm all like, oh, hey, Maid Cafe, cool. Who knows? I might be able to participate in it next year. I don't know. Probably not. I doubt it. In any case, Iris, Marine, and Lammy, there were more standees than this, but unfortunately I didn't get the pictures of them. And I found Pippa, well, goth punk Pippa, with a really long ribbon. So when I say ribbon, there were these little custom-made ribbons that you attach to your badge, and apparently there is a prize for the person who has the longest ribbon. Some people's ribbons got absolutely fucking ridiculous. They put them around their neck like a scarf. They got so long, and I'm all like, geez. someone's ribbon actually was a scarf, and they said they've seen a longer ribbon, and I'm all like, I am so glad I'm not actually actively participating for that prize, because I'm not even close. I accidentally collected ribbons, okay? People just handed me ribbons, and I'm all like, cool, I will take this. This will help me on my quest. And spoiler alert, you will see my ribbons later on. Since when did con ribbons become a thing? Con ribbons have always been a thing, just not so much at SakuraCon, but at Offkai, they were a huge thing. Pretty much everyone had ribbons. I don't know VTubers, my brain doesn't want to remember most of them. Good, you won't remember me, so I can't hurt you. Ness1228 isn't real. He can't hurt you. That's what they want you to believe. Moving on. Double suisei. So funny. I am 2 for 2 on seeing a double suisei. In fact, this actually might be the same double suisei that I saw at SakuraCon. It just might be. You would hurt me if I remembered what the fuck. But yeah, at SakuraCon, not sure if you guys remember, I found a double suisei there. Same outfits. I'm like, this just might actually be the same double suisei. I'm like, yo, suiseis, can I get your photo? And here we are. After that was the Amiya Aranja panel. She was talking about retro gaming and VTubing and how to stream retro games from authentic hardware. And in this slide, I didn't get the beginning slide, but in this slide, she's talking about like what defines retro. Some people define retro as like X years ago. Some people define it as generational. Some people define it as like before a certain year and stuff like that. I personally define retro as like Nintendo 64 era and prior. Like I personally don't view GameCube games as retro games. I do not view Game Boy Advance games as retro games, even though those consoles are like 20 fucking years old now. Wow. But yeah, it was a nice panel. Bingo was there too. For those who don't know, Amiya Aranja is Bingo's Oshi/wife TM. And he got to ask some questions at the end of the panel. He was actually the last person in line. And the person in front of him, Mia, said, this is the last question. But then the panelists said, do we have time for one more? And they gave him the thumbs up. Bingo got to ask the question. So good. To me, the divided consoles made for CRTs versus one made for HDTVs, that is a really good point, actually. Because the Wii was made for CRTs, but it had an HDMI adapter. And then after the Wii was the Wii U, and I think that was starting to go HD TV. That makes sense, honestly. Like, the more time flows on, like, what I'm, like, in my later years, because y'all know I'm old as fuck, I already have white hairs, we're gonna get to a point where I can no longer say, like, the GameCube is not a retro console, because we're gonna have, like, the Nintendo 65 by then. And then after the panel, I ran into this. This here is, shout out, Zumi VT. I saw the cardboard, and then I saw her. And I'm like, are you cosplaying yourself? And she said yes. I'm like, can I get a photo, please? I really want to know who you are. And she said, yeah, I'm Zumi VT. She handed me a goodie bag with her business card in it and everything. Oh my god, it had Cheez-Its, it had some snacks, I still have it. And she just had one request, censor her face. Unfortunately, I could not comply with that request because she looks like herself. She genuinely fucking looks like herself. Honestly, she is one of my favorite cosplays at the whole convention. Straight up. Look at this! Look at it! Look at it and tell me that is not literally one-to-one perfect. She looks like herself. She sounds like herself. Like, seeing people at that point, It's not even cosplay. You're just being yourself. Nozomi-san! Kite kureta! Arigato yore! これはオフ会の雑談配信です。VTuber のコンベンションに行った。Sounds familiar. Talon, what are we For 3 months! Oh, 5 months! What? Ah! Wait, why does Stream Element say 3 months, but Twitch tells me 5 months? Who do I believe? It's not like I've been streaming for 5 months or longer. Hey, hello, Ness. Hey, Talon, welcome in. We're pointing out how Zumi VT looks like Zumi VT. Look at it. Look at this mouse and tell me that this is not one of the mice you have ever seen. And the best part, we're gonna see her again. Don't worry. Now, the only disappointment was that when I looked her up, she streams at 10 p.m. and I'm in bed at like 9:30 because I'm old. I'm like, no, you streamed so late. Please. Fine. I've seen a mouse and gotta do? No. We don't do that here. We don't do that, okay? Old. Yep, that's me. Sugi. But yes, this is Zumi VT. And this is K Angel. I would fix her, but whatever is wrong with her is way hotter. Yeah, K Angel cosplays. I mean, honestly, if you want a look at a VTuber's life, just play Needy Streamer Overload. That's it. That's all you need. That's like unironically accurate. Kawaii onnanoko. Ii ne. And this is March 7th, even though the con was on May 31st to June 2nd. The only reason I recognize March 7th is because the name March 7th, when I tried to look up who that character I just pulled was from Pixiv. Oh, March 7th, it's a date. Okay. Damn, girl, are you March 7th? Because I'd like to date. I can't fucking... Lisa! OMG Lisa! Not 1, but 2. So, there was a, Lisa was a special guest here. GFL characters have weird names too. Bruh. Okay. But we got double Lisa here. I did go to the panel with Lisa in it. More on that later. The only reason I went to that panel was because G11 was all like, yo, Lisa's in this panel. I'm all like, okay, I guess I'll go for Lisa. I'll talk about it when we get there. But yeah, Lisa. Shikafuji Lisa. I could actually give her a shot. Ah, she's a corpo. You could find her. And Pomu. I'm not Pomu. I was never there when they were indoctrinated or whatever. I'm not part of the whole Pomu thing. I will only say this once. I like canonically sized Pomu. And that's all I'll say about that. Pomu's nice. And Bibu! Bibu! I said Koseki Bijo, but then I just said Bibu. And it's like, it turns out Bibu is like what you just say. I don't actually watch her because I fell off the Holo Train at ID3. Like, my last stop on the Holo Train was Holo X. I don't care if you want to pronounce it a different way. It's always going to be Holo X, Gen 6. Bibo is cutie. Yes, she is. He hates Hololive! I don't hate them. I just can't keep up with them anymore. They've become the very thing I've sworn to destroy! Not really. And I found Sensei! Sensei! Sensei no koto suki desu ka? Hi, 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 hi. Ten o akete hinai to wa akete agete. Inokori desu yo. I can't sing without lyrics in front of me. Singing from memory is so hard to do. But yeah, I was like, hey, Blue Archive Sensei, can I get your picture with with the sensei? And he's like, do you want front side or back side? The back side was his angry face, and I'm all like, give me the regular derp sensei face. And I'm all like, yeah. Blue Archive reps. As you all know, I am the biggest Blue Archive fan who has never played the game. And I found Kazuma Kiryu. We found him. If only there was a Coco at the convention too, but it's fine. We got the Yakuza rep, so if there were any bicycles laying about or trash cans or whatever, I would be totally boned because that is an overpowered fighting style. And here is the world's weakest sapling. He had a buckler and dagger and everything. But yes, this is the weakest sapling. Ooh! Fauna! Ooh! You know, I was wondering if there is a, like, resonant, accepted, standardized frequency of the fauna. Ooh! Ooh! Fauna! Ooh! But yeah, there were a lot of oohs hanging around at the convention. So if I ever then that's how you know it, that I've and been attuned to them. Or I can say attuned to them. I'm done. I fucking hell. This is why I'll never be a good streamer. Okay, so whenever anyone was interested in my streams, I just told them the same Forspoken explanation. I'm like, you know how Forspoken is like a game that is made for nobody? It is made for an audience that does not exist. No one will enjoy Forspoken. That is me. My streams are for an audience that does not exist. Nobody will enjoy my streams. And the worst part, I get 3 followers over Offkai. So if any of you guys are watching, I am so happy to disappoint. Good thing I'm certified nobody. Okay, here we go. Diggy. All right, elevator. I took the elevator and I ran into G11 again. He was on his way to Nyaru meetup. And I'm all like, yo, you changed clothes just to meet Nyaru. And I'm all like, yes, let's go meet Nyaru. But before that, what are those? Look at his shoes. What are those? He wore those the whole con. Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay. And, oh, wait, no, he was on his way to the Nyaru meet and greet, which is why I didn't follow him. I got to the meet and greet, but he needed a ticket. Tickets were sold in the vendor hall, and, couldn't get into the vendor hall. Oh. But, yeah, more Blue Archive. This is my favorite Mahjong Soul character! Hoshino. Hoshino Floor. And K-Angel again, this time streamer mode K-Angel. Eat that bread already? Okay, look, do you see the bread? The bread is, she ate the bread. She ate it. The bread has been consumed. Just like the streamer content has been consumed with K-Angel here. This particular cosplayer, I think I saw them several times throughout the con in different cosplays. It's behind the mask! Okay. And Fishman! This is just a Fishman cosplayer. This is a Fishman enjoyer. For those who do not know, Fishman is the CEO of FaZe Connect. And he is a VTuber enjoyer because he literally runs the Sad Girl company. But yeah, Fishman. And that night, at the karaoke booth, I got there and I wanted to take a picture of this karaoke sign. Because I want this sign. I want a sign like this so I can put it in my room for karaoke nights. Like, that'd be super awesome. And I managed to get there early enough that I beat the queue. And my song came up. It shouldn't be hard to guess what I sang. Stellar, of course, and I fucking nailed it. I got the crowd freaking going. It was fantastic. Y'all know that when I start singing, I go all out. Like, no holds barred. Straight up. I belted Stellar like no one was watching. And the people there were cheering. And, if I could do it again, I would. Like, I love doing karaoke events like this. They're so much fun. Because the whole point of karaoke is to just have fun with it. You don't need to be a good singer. You just need to be a passionate singer. Are you serious? Oh, okay. Let me get it set up. Let me get it set up. Hold on. Give me a moment. Oh man, I can't believe you've done this. Let me get some water. I can't believe you've done this. Also, after this, I'm gonna need to get another drink. So after this, I'm going to take a BRB screen. But before that, let me make sure that my voice can echo! Reverb! Hope you can hear the reverb. Let's dim the lights. Let's get this on. Let's turn off the BGM. Let's get the show on the road. This was for you, May. You recommended this. And now y'all get to hear it. And after this is a BRB. Just like Offkai.きっと君はもう気づいていた僕の心の奥で書いたそれがこれから話す陳腐なモノローグさずっと言えない言葉があった壊せない壁があったんだずっとさふっと香り立つその匂いがどうしようもなくに暮らして部屋の隅で肌を抱えて震えていた太陽なんていらないから開けないでいてその手を伸ばして誰かに届け僕だって君と同じ特別なんかじゃないからそうさ僕は夜を照夜してらしてら針だけの輝きで今宵音楽はずっとずっとやまないそんな僕がずっとなりたかったのは待ってるシンデレラじゃないさ迎えに行くおじさまだだって僕は星だから I was not ready to sing today, okay? My voice is not prepared なんてありふれた話なんだ理想だけ書き連ねていたノートの隅に眠る本のワンシーンだきっとあの星も泣いてるんだ明日なんて来ないままでいてその手を伸ばして誰かに届け本当に大切なものは目に見えないみたいなんだそうさ僕は夜を照夜してらしてら針のまま考えないで今宵音楽はきっとやまないそんな僕がずっとなりたかったのは広いんじゃないさ救いに行くヒーローだ夢見がちなおとぎ話おとぎ話そうさ僕は夜を照夜してらしてらありだけの輝いて今宵音楽 覚はずっとずっとやまないそうさ僕は愛を上下してら社会宇宙の真ん中でこよい音楽はきっとやまないそうだ僕がずっとなりたかったのは毎日シンデレラじゃないさ迎えに行くおじさまだだって僕は星だから My voice is all over the fucking place. Why would you request this? Oh my god. そうだ僕は星だった And we're back. Had to get more water and food. Well, eat my food. Yeah. But yeah, because I was prepared to sing that night, it sounded a lot better in the karaoke room with their karaoke setups. You're back. I'm May. Hi, May. I'm back. I don't have a back. I only have a front. Unfortunate. I guess that means I won't be two-sided. You can always trust me. But yeah, karaoke was fun. Their website that they used to queue. I didn't go to the karaoke room at SakuraCon 24. Because at SakuraCon 22, the way they had it set up was abysmally bad. But this one was incredibly good. Like, you could only queue up one song. Like, you couldn't queue up multiple songs, you could only do one at a time. And unfortunately, I mean, this is to be expected for such a large scale event, the queue times got up to like an hour to an hour and a half. So the secret was to queue up your song, then leave and do something else and then come back. I'm old school. I don't like to leave and come back. So I just queued up one song. And later that night, G11 and I, we duetted Ahoy Warera Hosho Kaizokudan. That was one of the best duets I've ever had. I was getting really drunk at that point, but G11 and I got to do the live duet, and it was absolutely fantastic. I had a great time. He let me take the lead because I was able to do the fast parts better, and we were both really feeling it, and I normally take the lead anyways. So yeah, it was the call and response section. Like, the whole freaking room was erupting. Everyone loved it. G11 and I put on a show. And spoiler alert, we're considering collabing in the near future. I'm not really one to do collab streams with... Okay, listen. I may be a bottom, but in college I had to learn how to do both. I will let you do whatever you want with that information. So, later was the panel with Lisa in it. It was an idol panel. It was appropriately scuffed. I don't know who most of these people are. Poco, the blue one on the left, he was funny. I like that one. Lisa said like 5 words in total throughout the whole panel. It was mainly the left half of the panel that was doing most of the talking the whole time. Tanya, Lisa, and Enya barely got to talk at all. That's a lot of words. Too bad I can't hear them! But yeah, they barely spoke at all, and they just like swept the floor with Team 1. They won handily. Like, what's her face in the center, the host? She was like giving Team 1 so many freebies, and they still kept getting everything wrong. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, I think they're throwing on purpose just to like be funny. And you know what? That's fine. I thought the panel was kind of funny. Like, if you're a fan of this group, the panel probably would have been fucking hilarious and great. And I can see why people would love it and it's super entertaining. I thought it was kind of funny. I enjoyed it. Would I watch it again? Probably not. But it was for what it was, it was actually pretty good. I just don't know them. So I don't really have any attachment to them. I just know Poco's kind of funny. So if anything, I recommend Lisa because OMG Lisa. And I recommend Poco because Poco's kind of funny. Moving on. Then, this is the HoloLive party that I snuck into with G11. We didn't really sneak into, we just lined up next to the room. Apparently you could like buy tickets, like admissions for the HoloLive party in one of the rooms. And it was a party with like drinks and a DJ and everything. Yeah, these drinks. Take a guess which drink I got. I'll talk about the party while you guys guess which drink I got. The party, it was mainly so G11 and I could get a drink. That's the only reason we went. We walked in, we got a drink, and we left. It was really hot in there because there was like a ton of people in just one hotel room. The DJ was an Okayu who looked pretty cool, and he had good taste in music. They were like Hololive remixes, like the kind of things Kanzaki Hito would put out. In fact, I'm pretty sure they were Kanzaki Hito remixes. I wouldn't be surprised if he just put on the freaking Kanzaki Hito Hololive mix. But you got the Fox shot. I did not. I got the Run for Cover because of all the people listed there, my favorite one is Ae-chan. Like, Ae-chan, for those who don't know, Ae-chan is my unofficial Oshi. She's not my actual Oshi, but basically Ae-chan like checks so many boxes. It's great. Oh wait, before we go, the bottom right, Yago's tears, it's just water. Yeah, that's a menu item. So at this point, I'm drunk. All of the photos from now to day 2, I'm drunk and barely remember anything. I found Pippa in the elevator. I'm pretty sure this was near the same elevator where someone spilled a drink and I reported it to the front desk. I hazily remember that happening. But as the night progressed, I got steadily more drunk. And unfortunately, my memory is hazy the more the night goes on. Because, you know, I tried not to get super drunk, but if you're going out handing out free drinks, who am I to deny? But yeah. Spilled a drink of puke? Nah, it wasn't puke, it was clear. In the arcade, someone brought this Dwayne The Rock Johnson Bibu. Yeah. I thought it was fucking hilarious. And then back near the, coming back from the arcade, I found this Kyla. They did have a giant hammer, but they left it in their room. So I couldn't get a picture of them with the hammer. But they had a beautifully crafted giant hammer. Giant Mume standee. I saw this Mume on the night of night 2 as well. You were hammered anyway. Yo, I was! It was me! I was the hammer! I also just realized I forgot to thank Talon for the sub. I just said, oh my god, I've been streaming for 5 months. Thanks Talon for the Prime sub earlier. I may be dumb. See, this is why I'll never be a good streamer! Okay. I do not remember taking a picture of this Kobo. But here's Kobo. Okay, listen. I was drinking so much water that night. But there was a guy with a giant bottle of Jack Daniel's honey. And he was just pouring it in people's cups. Like, hey, you want some? Bam, there's a shot. Bam, there's a shot. And I had some. And then we played drunk chess and I was just freaking gone. I was, yeah. Kobo's voice is nice. Her singing, Kobo's singing, and her acoustic guitar playing. Her acoustic guitar singing VOD is actually one of my favorite holo VODs of all time. Like, I still listen to it. It's so good. The Neko Arc phase standees. Somebody set them up like this at the phase booth. So, of course, I had to take a picture of it. I don't remember taking this photo. I just know that this is something I would have taken a picture of if I saw it. And sure enough, I took it. I'm at the point where I'm just going off of memory. Like, off of photo memory here. This Pekora, I have a story. So this particular Pekora, I do not remember taking this photo. However, I met him later on day 2. He was wearing normal clothes. And he said, yo, Ness, remember me? And I was all like, okay, did I meet you last night? Because I cannot remember last night. I was plastered drunk. And he's all like, hell yeah, you were, I could tell. But yeah, he said, yeah, I was that Pekora you took a picture of. I was like, I took a picture of a Pekora? I checked my phone, sure enough, this picture was in it. And this was him. Now I just looked back up and I just said 3 words. Let's just pretend. And he fucking died. So as a joke, if you know, you know. But yeah, he freaking like, yeah. Oh my god, so good, so good. Right. I'm so glad I ran into this KFP. This was the KFP I mentioned at the start of the stream that I got followed to the shuttle with. He was the guy, he was my first encounter of Offkai. I'm glad I met him again. Because, he's basically the reason I was able to make it to the venue. Otherwise, I would have been dumb and lost at the airport until like midnight. So I never got his name, but I know he's a very dedicated KFP. He even has his own Discord server. I don't know what the server is, but yeah. Shoutouts to you, KFP, that I met. You're a real one. You literally helped make my con better. KFP, bruh, you're... Okay, for those who don't know, KFP is short for Kiata Fried Phoenix, which is the fan name for Takanashi Kiata's VTubing. Yeah, that's just the fans. And if you're a fan, you're part of KFP. That's it. That's like if you're a fan of Suisei, you're a Hoshiomi. If you're a fan of Watame, you're a Watameto. If you're a fan of Tenma, you're a Kanpai Nikki. If you're a fan of Pippa, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're a Kapipalist. I'm not a fan. You fucking... The next slide. This picture is definitely something I should have remembered. I saw Ikorore wearing the Deal With It shades. I whip out the Deal With It shades from my pocket like, yo, we need a picture together. And bam, this is it. This picture goes hard. I love it. This was actually during my drunk chess game. I barely recall, during my drunk chess game, where I see this Korone. I get up from the table because I brought my chess set. It's like, and I'm like, yo, I need a pic. I went full ADHD mode to get this picture, and it was great. And this, I believe, is the last picture of day one. My memories of that night involve my chess opponent was the man with the Jack Daniel's honey bottle. I generously accepted his offers of drinks for drunk chess to maximize the drunk chess drunkness. Emphasis on drunkness. I was fucking plastered. I woke up, even though I was drinking water, I woke up with a fucking miserable hangover. It was awful. There was a Nyaru concert at 10 a.m. and I got like no fucking sleep at all. And I woke up, that's a win. I mean, honestly, yes, I was like a drink away from alcohol poisoning. The last time I drank that much was in 2017. I was gone. I was having too good of a time. I lost myself, and honestly, that's on me. Is waking up really a win? Waking up to experience the rest of Offkai? Yes! After a 40-minute shower, I realized when I stepped out of the shower, I didn't have the interior shower curtain on the inside of the tub, so the water leaked out onto the bathroom floor, and it was like a pool of water on the bathroom floor. Fortunately, it did not leak out onto the carpet because the bathroom interior was like designed just in case that happened. I did my best to set all the towels down to absorb as much as I could, but I'm all like, I really feel bad for the cleaning lady that has to deal with this. I am so sorry. Spoiler alert, the Gyat Regency cleaning staff are like really good at their job, because when I came back to my room later, it was like everything was spick and span. I'm like, oh my god. Imagine it's piss instead. I feel so bad for the cleaning ladies that had to deal with the party rooms if like anybody like spilled drinks or like vomited there. Oh, I do my best to clean up after myself at a hotel. Like, not to make life hard for the housekeeping. Oh, funny story. On day one, when I was coming back to my room to drop some stuff off, the housekeeping lady was literally just finishing up my room. Like, she was still there, the door was open and everything, and I'm like, oh, this is my room. And I'm like, I can come back later. She's like, no, I'm done. Like, she had just finished. So, yeah, that was funny. Perfect timing. But yeah, so after my 40-minute shower, I'm feeling fucking dead. And I'm all like, okay, I'm gonna take it easy. I have kind of a migraine. I'm woozy when I walk. I'm just gonna go down and see what I can do for breakfast to get some food in me, because I'm starving. Food. This was my breakfast. I went to the buffet, and I got myself food. I took a bite out of the beet bun before taking this picture. I got a water, and orange juice, and some much-needed coffee. And in the back there is the special. It is the crab omelet. By the way, for context, going into Offkai, my budget, I like to call it blank check. Orange juice is dangerous when feeling sick. I mean, I was taught as a kid, when you're feeling sick, orange juice is a good idea. I took a sip and it did not taste right, and I'm all like, I can't drink this. I drank the coffee and the water. I like chugged that water though. Oh my god, that water was gone. It's good water. But the waiter brought out the omelet, and I took a picture of it, and I take a bite out of the omelet, and I feel the color drain from my face. I'm like, because I take a bite, and my stomach's like, no, we're not doing that today. My face goes pale. I can feel my face go pale. I look up at the waiter and say, I need to throw up. Imagine, you're at a fancy hotel, right? Ness literally sits at your table. He gets his food. You bring out his omelet. He takes the bite. First thing that happens after he takes the picture, he looks up at you and says, I need to throw up. Now, fortunately, the waiter, absolute total bro, very professional. He escorted me to the bathroom. And the instant I entered that stall, it all came out. Like, I just let it all out. It was actually painful. Not my proudest moment. There was someone else in the bathroom too that saw me rush in, and so like, wow, okay, that Ness guy had a good time last night. But yeah, I felt better after that. I managed to eat most of the breakfast after that. Kept it down. I still had, like, my hangover really started to recover after I threw up. But unfortunately, it took me so long to throw up and get ready that I had completely missed the Niaru concert at 10 a.m. I told G11 I'd watch it with him, but I missed it. And I'm still mad at myself that I missed the Niaru concert. Proud of you not wasting food. I never waste food. I always get to-go boxes because whenever I eat anything at a restaurant, I always eat half of it because I'm small and I don't eat that much anyway. So when I basically, every time I order a meal, I get 2 meals for the price of 1. Because I eat half of it and then I'm full, and then I take the other half and then eat the other half later as another meal. And it's all like, yeah! So yeah, that's just how I operate. But yeah, that's the funny waiter story. And honestly, I got his name. The waiter's name was Drew. So shout out to Drew at the Gat Regency 360 Diner in the atrium. You are literally the most professional and best waiter I've ever had. He even called me Ness! He called me Ness! I felt so good. I'm like, yes! Y'all know I never tipped. I tipped this man. He deserved it. Like, straight up. That man deserved the tip. So yeah. Good stuff. Like, honestly, he was one of the reasons, like, the con experience was as good as it was. Like, really perfect service. Perfect. By the way, the buffet was like $45. I'll get into budgeting and costs later. Don't worry. But I left myself a blank check for Offkai. That was my budgeting. Ziggy. Back to wandering mode. Since I missed the concert, I might as well get more cosplays. Here's Mume. I found a really good Mume. and Jojo standing in line to get his not to get his life. But yeah, the Mume looks nice. Yeah, this Mume. For my money, there's two kinds of cosplays. There's the I'm a fan of this character and I'll do like a decent-ish like throw together a cosplay and call it good. Those are nice. And then there's cosplays like these that go all out. Like, I love all out cosplays, but I can appreciate simpler cosplays too. But this is like incredible. Like, if I see this, I have to get a photo. Yeah, I found Jojo. Okay, the rule about JoJo cosplaying. If you do a JoJo cosplay, you need to learn at least one somewhat JoJo looking pose. Even just standing like this and pointing at the camera is a JoJo pose. But if you're a JoJo cosplayer, you have to be able to do at least one somewhat cool JoJo pose. Like, not even be cool, it has to be a pose. That's something that got me at SakuraCon. There was a JoJo cosplayer. I'm like, yo, can you pose? And he's like, ah, crap, I don't know how to pose. Like, do literally any pose. Bam, I needed a pose. And it worked! It worked! You just have to do any pose! Don't just stand there. You are JoJo. You have to pose. It doesn't matter how goofy the pose is. Just any pose works. You can't just stand there menacingly. Okay. I am not even halfway through my slides. Oh my god. Okay. I found an extremely cute Okayu. Look at this. Like, these are like incredible. Looking at the roof as a pose, it is. It is. Like, that's like a kind of a rock star, but this Okayu here, like, these kinds of cosplays, this is another what I would consider simple but also quality cosplay, because like, it fits really well. And the pose too. It's like, yes! Okayu! I love it. I found Echan and Suisei. I was in line for something, but they were passing by. I'm like, yo, can I get your photo really quick? So many great cosplayers? Yes! On Friday, I was worried that there weren't gonna be many cosplayers, but then I realized it is Friday. On Saturday, that's when most of the people showed up. Like, Saturday is like the main con day, and so many people showed up, and it was fantastic. For the record, I definitely want to go to Offkai next year, and I do want to get a higher tiered badge. I'm that guy. And this here is Fishman. And I shit you not, this is actually Fishman. This is H2O Sakana, CEO of Face Connect, in person. He was handing out coffee ribbons. This is like confirmed Fishman. I got to meet Fishman. That feels so good. Unfortunately, the Naruto cloak is covering the Face Connect logo on his suit, but he is wearing a Face Connect tailored suit. Like, he's literally the CEO. And I'm so glad he's there. He looked really busy, but he still took time with all the fans, and it was great. And I found a Leocon. This Leocon apparently is like a real total bro. He's one of G11's friends, I think. And, yeah. We found the designated Leah Liker. Leah Licker! I forgot this guy's name, but he's from Way of the House Husband, which is why I wanted this picture. Unfortunately, his badge is covering the apron, but it is a Way of the House Husband cosplay. I think if Raz was here, she'd really appreciate this one. I actually might show her this photo. Yeah, after stream, I'll just post it in Sericode or something and tag her in it. Or I'll like bite the bullet and just DM her, but nah, I can't DM VTubers, even though I'm too shy. It's fine. And then, this is the disappearance of Pippa and Tenma. I was in line for that, and I got in. I am aware that there was some controversy around this event about how it was, like, sabotaged or something, but not for the people there. The event was fucking fantastic, and I got so many photos. Before I realized, I can hold my phone fucking horizontally and get the photos this way. Unfortunately, my 2014 phone camera doesn't take the best photos of screens, so you're gonna have to put up with quality like this Disappearance? You mean appearance? Yes, yes. It was the disappearance of Leah and Urika, actually. But oh my god. The intro was cute and funny. They were posing in 3D. It was fantastic. I love these two. They were being the regular doofballs they always are, and I fucking love it. I am all for it. And then Pippa took the MC, and she started singing. She sang Shanty, and you all know when Pippa sings Shanty, the whole crowd goes fucking wild. I forgot the second song she sang, but it was a very high energy, awesome, epic, high energy, cool song. And the whole crowd, during like the instrumental breakdowns, we were all shouting, Miami! Miami! To the beat of the music, and oh my god, it was so good! You had to be there! You had to be there! It was, oh my god, the atmosphere in the room was incredible. I tried to get photos, but at some point, I just put the fucking camera down and just joined the crowd screaming. I was in it. I forgot to take photos. I was loving it, okay? I was there to enjoy it. This is also why I don't really take many photos of events, because I'm there to experience it. And while sharing photos is great, I don't want to focus too much on the photos, because I want to focus on the event. Not many, you say, as I show all these photos. But yes, this is when they touched down at the Narita airport. And Pippa is dead from the long flight. So to clear out a walkway, she just shouts screaming, "Bomb! Bomb!" That's how you clear out an airport, right? Oh my god. A very Pippa thing to happen. Yeah. So yeah, that was this bit. It's hilarious. Pippa's just on the ground dying the whole time. And then they finally get out of the airport. They're waiting for an Uber. And now it's Tenma that doesn't want to do anything. And Pippa's like, "Come on! Let's go, you old woman!" And Tenma's like, "No, I like this. My legs hurt. I'm tired. I want to sit here and just wait." But Pippa's like, "No! We need to go!" It's like, yeah, and she ends up dragging Tenma off the screen. And then this is with them at the recording session. I think this part's actually on YouTube. They're just talking about their experiences recording and how it's like. I tried to get some good photos, but as you can see, not the best photos. Well, I think this one's kind of nice. Tenma going in. I don't think she's going in for a hug here. I think she's just like being goofy with Pippa, as they do. But yeah, these two, I love them. And then Pippa at a concert segment where she sang Pip the Ripper, T-pose for dominance, absolutely. Yeah, the Pip the Ripper concert, and then her new original song, which I forgot the name of, but it will be debuting. It may have already debuted. But yeah, Pippa's new original song, like it was an Offkai debut. Me and everyone in the crowd were the first to hear it. It was great. Oh, here's a good photo. Like, it's not all blurry and everything. But yeah, Pippa concert, pretty good. And then after the concert, she just talked about like, oh wow, she's still singing. I took a lot of pictures, jeez. Yeah, she kept talking about like how excited she is to be here at Offkai, and how she hates Offkai, and that Offkai sucks, and that she never wants to come here again, because oh my god, Pippa's fucking dead. I can't believe Pippa's fucking dead. Rip Pippa? More like Rippa. Fucking can't. Okay. But yeah, she's going on with rest in Pippa. Yeah. But yeah, mostly Pippa MC. Oh yeah, this is where she's dead. And then right outside, I meet Tenma. Oh my god, Tenma. It's like right after the Tenma Pippa panel, we get Tenma. Awesome. However, I'm not the only one that met Tenma. Fishman was also there, and Tenma gave him a piece of her mind. This is probably one of my best photos I took at the con. I'm like, you had to be there for this. It was so good. I'm so glad I got this photo. Freaking Tenma treating Fishman as well she should. Okay. Well, that's the last I saw of Fishman. I saw Tenma around some more like that. I found a free run in the elevator. Quick reminder, I do plan on reading free run, so even though pretty much all of it has been spoiled on Pixiv for me, as well as that part where she tells Aura to keep herself safe. No spoilers, please. But yeah, I've pulled free run a ton, so I think I'm ready to read the source material. I've been told it's a relatively easy read despite it being like a fantasy setting. I've seen lots of free run on DA as well. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna admit that I have to, but I have to. Laplace! Yes! Oh, yeah, oh god, I gotta send this to Vincent. Freaking Vincent, he's like, I gotta send this, like, after. What if we watched it together? I watch anime without subtitles. Watching it with me is not gonna be a fun experience because I'm frequently pausing it to look up words. Like, I use anime as a, more educational listening practice than I do an entertainment thing. But, if I can read free run, I'd rather read it. I've seen it and I'd be fine. Oh, I'm gonna be pausing all the time, bruh. Fine. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. This is the DJ at the Hollow Party. I'm glad I ran into him again. This is the Okayu DJ. As you can see, he's got the style to be Okayu. And yeah, he's really tall. Good DJ, good taste. Good job, Hollow Takeover DJ. You got good taste. I just wish I knew about Hollow Takeover before I got to Offkai. There was so much I didn't know about Offkai. I should probably join the Offkai Discord just to keep up with the news. Like, if I'm gonna be like actually going, and I won't be super blind to everything next time. Because I was relying on G11 and Bingo to just keep me in the loop. So yeah, definitely next year I'm gonna be, I should probably join the Offkai Discord. Maybe I could share these photos too. And then next to that was this Made Mint box with a portable speaker playing Snake Eater on repeat. This man inside the freaking Made Mint box. He scuffled over next to the Made Mint. I give my life not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Man, I'm gonna try singing that tomorrow, probably. Karaoke nights tomorrow, by the way, in the Discord. But yeah, it was freaking hilarious. I'm just surprised everyone cleared away for this man. I was going, oh boy, Ness is going to LA in a month? What's happening to LA in a month? Like, what? I don't know what's happening in LA in a month, but oh well. I found Hachama. It's in the pic. Oh yeah, virtual vacation with these VTubers that I do not plan on going to virtual vacation. I don't plan on it. I do follow Miori Celesta, barely. I love her singing, but all the other VTubers there, I do not follow. I found Hachama. I was gonna get a regular Hachama pick, but having Hachama strangle the Haton is even better. As you can see, these con ribbons are getting really long. You can see the con ribbon, like, dangling from his badge all the way onto the floor. This is one of the shorter ones. As for me, I attached all my ribbons on day 3. I'll show you later. Remind me, what's the con ribbons? Okay, so you can see, actually, I will explain con ribbons when we get there, okay? I'll definitely explain it, so stay tuned. So that Kangel cosplay from earlier is a Rushia cosplay. Good to see people, good to see Fandead still around. Yeah, the Fandead, they truly are undying. And I found this Venti, the Genshin cosplayers. I do like Genshin cosplayers, even though some people say there's like all the cosplays you see are Genshins. As you can see from all of my photos, there weren't actually that many Genshin cosplayers. Found Fauna. Ooh, Fauna! Ooh! Cow Fauna! Okay. Full disclaimer, cow print stuff does absolutely nothing for me. I grew up in a farming town. I had to pass by a pasture on my way to and from school every day for like more than 12 years actually, because college. The smell of cows is like imprinted in my mind. I do not find cow print stuff, like, I do not see it in the same light everyone else does. And I'm like, I can't. Really, the only cow print stuff that I kind of like is like the interior of Shisui Michiru's coat. But it's fine. Fauna! I found John Detroit become human. I asked him if he was becoming human. He was trying. He was doing his best. But yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have the circle display on his forehead. That's because he's becoming human. He's doing it. John is becoming Detroit become human. It is John Detroit become human. Love it. Connor, by the way. That's his... I found this Ligma Biles cosplayer. Ligma Bales. I asked, hey, Hako's Bales, can I get your photo? Turns out she is a, on her badge, like she's a, I'm not sure if the professional cosplayer is a term, but she does have her own cosplay identity. Like, it's on her badge, like, name, cosplay, whatever. So that explains why her cosplay is all, like, really, really, really good. So naturally, me being me, I roll a 1 on freaking, like, reading the room or whatever, and I say, you know, I can only exclusively refer to her as Ligma Bales. And she just like, oh my god. And I'm all like, oh, I just said that. Oops. But yeah, Ligma! God, it's fine. Hey, I found Coco. Remember how we found Kiryu Kazuma? We found Kiryu Coco. Let's go! Finally, some good fucking food. When I took the photo, this was in the vendor hall too. This is the only photo I have from the vendor hall, I think. I didn't really take any pictures of the vendor hall because there were a lot of like things that said like no photos or streaming this panel or booth. I'm like, I don't want to risk it. So, but this Coco was in the vendor hall and I needed his picture. So yeah. He asked like, do you want middle finger or just a regular pose? And I said, you gotta do the middle finger, dude. You can't not. Coco likes good fucking food. Yes, she does. I found this really good Maid Mint. There were so many Maid Mint cosplayers that I think this is actually the only Maid Mint that I got on like a picture of. But there were a ton. Like, I wanted to get other Maid Mint cosplay photos, but they were always in a group and they were always looked to be really busy, like in a hurry or something. I guess Maid Mint cosplays are built different, but this was a really, really good Maid Mint. Now, I was explaining right after I took this picture to Maid Mint that I'm like, I am not a picky eater. I will eat pretty much anything, but there are some flavors that I'm not particularly keen on, and one of them is mint. So my friends like to make fun of me saying, oh, Ness hates mint! I don't watch mint, but I pull her on Pixiv a lot. Like, she's gotten a huge influx of art, so yeah. She has a lot of good pulls, just saying. But yeah, I hate mint! I found, oh god, fuck, I forgot the name. This is Kazama Iroha's mascot. How did I forget that? It's fine. The Kazama Iroha mascot. Yes. I'll remember the name eventually. It's fine. Another Lucia. So there were not one but two. Good to see. And a Ganyu. See, there were Genshin cosplayers there. So for the longest time, Ganyu was my favorite character. Not anymore, but I still really like her. It's just I found some characters with better pulls, that's all. So I found I did not just forget her name. I pull her all the damn time. More cowbells, thanks. Marin Kitagawa. Kitagawa Marin. There we go. That's different Marin, but yes. Not the Marin we're used to, but here we go. The only reason I know this character is because I pull her a ton. She just appears and I'm all like, oh, okay. Alright. Nyaru. I met G11 when he was in line to meet up with Nyaru. I didn't even know Nyaru was doing a meetup in this booth here, but she was. And I just hopped in line with him. It was a funny story. We get up to, cause like he was like second in line. Like by the time I got there, and I just hop in line with him. It's like, yo, can we meet her together? And he's like, sure. And I say, hey Nyaru, remember me? And she was hesitant. She recognizes G11, obviously, because he's like a prominent figure in her community. And I'm like, you remember me from SakuraCon? And she's like, oh yeah, you're Ness from SakuraCon. It's like, you remember when I said that I had a friend that wanted me to meet you and I was on a mission? This is that friend. It's like, oh wow, you're friends with him? It's like, yep. And remember when I said give him lots of bonks? And then I just bopped him on the head with my bat. Not very hard, obviously. My bat isn't made of real wood. That's why it's so good. But also, you can't see it because that Irium card is in the way. But we were given 2 balls to throw at the target, and if you hit the bullseye, you win a prize. I hit the bullseye. Bam! We each got a freaking Irium shirt. So yeah. Balsin! Yep. So yeah, that was nice meeting Nyaru again. I missed her concert, but at least I got to meet her. Here's another Mume. Mume is good. There were several Mumes. I tried to get pictures when I could. There was a late... Oh, right. It just came back to me. There was a Face Connect photo shoot at night that was kind of raunchy, but it looked like a professional photo shoot set, so I didn't want to intervene or try to get a picture. But just know that there was like a bunny suit Tenma and like a Chinese dress Uruka that was very revealing in the atrium on Monday or on Friday night. No photo evidence. I'm sure if you look at like professional cosplay photos, you might find it. Shiori! Unfortunately, I don't watch Shiori because I like to joke with G11 because he loves Shiori. But for me, her voice does not match her appearance at all. And when I tune into her streams, she just sounds boring. And it's like, okay, there's a big difference between chill and cozy and just boring. And Shiori misses the mark completely. It's a no from me, dog. There's a Shiori and Genshin. Understandable, have a great day. That said, I do pull for Shiori sometimes. Hey, these nuts! Okay, so this Zagreus called out to me and said, yo, Ness, can I get your photo? And I'm all like, not before I get your photo. Hey, we got a photo together. I don't have that photo together. But yeah, we got Zagreus. There were some Zagreuses at SakuraCon, so I'm glad to see another Zagreus here. But yeah, it's good to know. And as Hades spoilers, I was all like, enjoy your time on the surface while it lasts. It's good stuff. I'm just glad that people people want my photo as Ness. It's great. I get to be myself and people want to see me, and I was like, all right, I love this. Back at the arcade, I found Kiara and Lammy. Lammy also got a soju bottle. I have that same soju bottle in the back. If I don't finish my current sake bottle, I'll open it for karaoke night. Otherwise, I'll open it at another karaoke night. I do plan on drinking it. I went to a con recently and took a picture of every Ness cosplay because of me. And you didn't send them to me? Why? You know, I'm like the #1 appreciator of that kind of thing. I can't believe this. I almost feel betrayed. Almost. But not quite. I look forward to eventually seeing those con photos. Wait. Yo, Opie, are you gonna do a con recap stream like me? Yo! Con recap stream, Opie, let's go! By the way, shout out to Opie. I would say she does stream. She hasn't streamed in a while because life, which is understandable. But Opie, like me, does stream. I just don't stream! But yeah, Opie will stream eventually. Opie's actually one of the 3 people I credit on helping me the most in terms of my current OBS setup. So yeah, pay attention, this will be on the quiz. The 3 people I credit the most for OBS setup is Opie, G11, and shit, who's the 3rd? Wow. I know, oh yeah, 2K. Definitely 2K. Like, those 3 have helped me get set up. Your life and health has been awful. You want to get back to it? Okay, so the Ness1228 life advice corner. We're gonna take a little break from the slideshow and say, actually, no, wait. Even better, I hope you stick around because what I'm about to say actually comes into play later. So stick around. Amelia Watson, really good cosplay. I'm so glad I got this cosplay. She was on her way to a HoloLive photo shoot meetup. So she looked like in a hurry, but she took the time to like pose really quickly out the front door like this for me. And I'm so grateful that she did. Like, if you gotta go, you gotta go. There were a couple cosplay. That Pippa from earlier needed to go really quick, but I ran into her again and got that photo. So I'm glad. And FPI, Capitalists get it. And this here is the other $30 Offkai burger. There were 2 $30 Offkai burgers. This one wasn't as good. It was like pulled pork on this like the freaking burger, Swiss cheese tomato with shredded whatever that is, lettuce. I genuinely don't really recommend this burger. $60 worth for 2 burgers, that's a crime. To be fair, this burger did fill me up as well. But yeah, I got the $30 burgers so you wouldn't have to. Do I recommend these $30 burgers? Not really. If you can find other food alternative sources, go for it. Like, straight up. I was lazy, I had the budget, and I was like, you know what? Yes, I think I will sample the Offkai exclusive menu, thank you. And I did. And this is what I wanted you to wait for. This is the Zumi panel. Remember her? I took a picture of her earlier. She actually had a panel on avoiding burnout. Burnout 101. I was really interested in this panel. I really wanted to see it. So, and the fact that it was hosted by Zumi. And honestly, Opie, you could have benefited from this panel too. Like, she went into a lot of things about your mental health, how you should treat streaming as a hobby instead of as a career, how you should not treat it as an obligation, and as well as like stretches you can do at your computer, because your physical health actually plays a role in your mental health. Zumi takes walks every day, and she gets that vitamin D sunlight, and that studies have shown that does actually help improve mental health. And she recommends doing light exercise daily if you can, but like a 10-minute walk outside. Hell, just a walk around your house on a sunny day. The way she phrased it, literally touch grass. Try it. Do it. Touch grass. Touch it. Touch it now! Don't touch it now, I'm still streaming. But take a breath of fresh air. It's gonna do you wonders. Light exercise does the body wonders, and for the mental. Don't push yourself to stream constantly. Respect your own boundaries. Respect your limits. You, like, last week, you guys saw me, like, just turn the second half of the stream into, like, a just chat and cooldown stream. Like, moving forward, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm usually too tired after work to do 2 straight hours worth of committed content. I'll do 1 hour of whatever content and then just cool down with just chatting and then stream. I feel like that'll work for me. Like, do what works for you. Your community will understand when, if you're burning yourself out and pushing yourself too hard. And your community, unless you're a toxic streamer, or Pippa, your community will always want what's best for you. And they will understand when you need to take breaks, when you need to cancel stream. It's really hard not to feel bad for canceling stream, but you have to have the strength to do what's best for you. And that, I feel, needs to be normalized. I try to preach that to all my friends. Have the strength to do what's best for you. And also have the strength to fucking dance. She pulled up a Just Dance video and asked for 2 volunteers. I was one of those volunteers. The video. Please dance along to Just Dance Rasputin. Here. And someone from the audience graciously generated got these photos of me doing my damn best to dance to Rasputin. There exists video of me going all out, because you know I am a 0 or 100 person. I was trying my best to follow it, and apparently I was killing it. Zumi loved it. The people around me liked it. And this is the other photo, but yeah, I was trying to dance my best, and I was giving everything I could. You have Hangover Nest1228 on, like, just going all out. I was sweating afterwards. But this was like the demonstration of like how you feel after exercising and what exercises you can do. There's even exercise streams like Ring Fit Adventure, Just Dance, Wii Fit, Wii Sports, etc. Wii Fit Boxing, or Fitness Boxing for Switch. Like, there's so many options and avenues to be, like, active on stream, and I do plan on continuing my Ring Fit streams. 見たことある人が売ってる映ってる映ってるごめんねズミ VT さんがご存知ですかこの VTuber 見たことあるとびっくりです僕はズミ VT さんは見たことないですオフ会まで I've never seen Zumi before until Offkai is 知らないいいね大丈夫です英語向けの VTuber です But yeah, I danced and I met someone at this panel that I'll be introducing later towards the end of stream, actually. But yeah, dancing was fun. I did ask the Offkai staff if, like, that video, if I could, like, have the video of me doing it. They said the video does exist, but, like, they'll contact me if there's any more word. I gave Zumi explicit permission to use the video however she wants. I don't care. Like, straight up, show me dancing to Rasputin. If it makes people laugh, I am happy as hell. Like, straight up. But yeah, I was having a good time. And then after that panel, I ran into Elisa. So this is going into what I was saying about, like, not full-out cosplays, but just, like, a passion cosplay. I love this. This kind of cosplay is great. Because, we got to talking about Lisa. I don't know Lisa very well. But, Lisa is a vibe, and she has a great vibe, and I love it. Thanks, G11, for introducing me to Lisa. And then this was the holo party. Right outside the door was this Narissa Ravencroft, who was wanted to advertise the holo party. This is from HoloLive Takeover. Right outside the room. I'm like, yo, can I get your photo? It's like, wait, get this in the photo too. Advertise HoloLive Takeover. Here it is, HoloLive Takeover. And as I was walking back out to the atrium, I realized I should take a picture of all the standees. Everybody, like most of the standees were set out, and they were usually here. As you can see, we have like freaking John Cena, Doki Bird. But yeah, most of the standees were out here. And some of those standees were auctioned off and taken home. I didn't get one because I had no way of taking it home. I saw this, the Offkai Workout Challenge. I didn't attempt it because I didn't want to hurt myself. Remind me during karaoke night. I will attempt it if you request it. This is also Jeff McBiceps. I do not know who this is, but yeah. And then that night, Amogus. I saw Amogus at the arcade. I'm all like, hey, that's kind of sus, don't you think? The other standees were the HoloLive standees, which were set out right here. These were all the guests here at Offkai. The HoloLive guests. I didn't see any of them, sadly. Because this is where I would put pictures of the main event if it wasn't at capacity and if I could fucking get in. I am so fucking sad that I missed Light Up the Night. I wanted to go so bad, but the line was so fucking long. It was ridiculous. So many people couldn't go because the room filled up and they were at capacity and no one could get in. And it's all like, oh my god. Apparently it was streamed on Twitch too. So if I could get my hands on the VOD, it will be a community night watch along. We will be partying to Light Up the Night. I will be drinking. We will have our own fucking party and we're gonna fucking light up the night and have our own Offkai concert and it's gonna be fucking grand. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm super bummed that I missed it. I also missed the night market because the line there was way too long too. Well, so many people couldn't get into the night market. And I just spent that night wandering. And I just went to bed at a reasonable hour so I could wake up and start the final day, day 3. So here's my merch. Before I left my room, I'm like, I'm gonna line up all my merch on the bed and take a picture. This here is all the merch that I got from the vendor hall. I got an Offkai howdy, an Offkai charm, a Suisse howdy, 2 Ina hats. On the far bottom left, you can see that shirt that I won from the Nyaru thing. My favorite, you love merch hauls? Oh, yeah, this is my haul. I got several prints of, I got the Watame, Laplas, and Pekoda print. At the top is a Pippa coat. On the top left is the Phase Connect Gen 1 dioramic stand, acrylic stands, and a Fishman acrylic stand. And on the left side is a really beautiful Phase Connect campfire picture. Like, it's probably one of the best prints I've seen. I feel like I genuinely want to like buy a frame for it and hang it immediately. It is. I'll have to take a better picture of it and send it in Discord because this picture doesn't do it justice. It is one of the most beautiful illustrations of Phase Gen 1 I have ever seen. And I needed it. And I got it. On the back against the pillow is the Phase Connect bag that they gave to everybody, like at registration. So yeah, that came for free. Got a free bag. And this is my ribbon. So, Main Echo, if you're still around, this is what I'm gonna explain stream ribbons. You can see my badge at the top, Ness1228, Twitch TV/Ness1228. I was advertising myself. And underneath it are these little ribbons. They're these little cloth ribbons with a design on them, custom made by whoever wants to hand them out. And you just share them like business cards. And they come with an adhesive that you peel back and stick to the back of your badge or the next ribbon. And you just attach them and go down and you just make a long badge ribbon. These were all of the ribbons that I had collected up until Sunday morning. So yeah, I wasn't trying to collect ribbons. These are the ribbons I just happened upon. People gave them to me. I never asked for ribbons, but they were just given to me. They're like, here, have a ribbon. I'm like, okay. So yeah, there are a couple of ribbons that I did not put on because they're either duplicates or they are of something that I do not necessarily like and don't want to represent. Never heard of those before? They're not At SakuraCon, they are they're not really popular at SakuraCon, but ribbons are everywhere at Offkai. Like, some cons are really big about badge ribbons, some aren't. SakuraCon's an example of one that isn't big about badge ribbons. But I'm thinking of actually making my own ribbon for next Offkai. I want to make a design. It'll say Nihongo Jozu. A Jozu ribbon. It's gonna be funny. And yeah, that's badge ribbons. I met Zumi again, and I wanted a picture with her. I complimented her on her panel, and this is when I told her, like, I really want that video of me dancing to Rasputin if you have it, and you have full permission to use it in whatever. Now, the guy taking the photo, I'm mad, because both of us are saying fuzzy pickles and holding the peace sign, but he cut my arm out. It's not in the photo. It's fine. It's still a precious memory. I got to meet Zumi. She is very cute. She looks exactly like herself. Like, I shit you not, she looks exactly like her. Like, 100%. It's fantastic. I mean, I also look like me if you've seen me. Ask anyone who's seen me. This is the Mahjong table. At night, I didn't get a picture with him, but I actually met Razul at the Mahjong table. And he came up to me, he recognized me, and he's all like, hey, I know you. It's Ness. 1228. And I'm all like, have we met? Did you meet me when I was drunk? He was all like, no, but I'm sure you recognize who I am. And I recognized from his voice, I'm like, oh my god, you're Razul! I love Razul! Yo! I got to hug Razul. I'm like, yo, can I hug you? And he's all like, sure. I'm like, oh my god, yes. It was so good. He was playing, he brought his own Mahjong set. He has the almost deluxe set. I only got the master set. He has the super deluxe set. And he was playing with his friends, but one of his friends had trouble reading the Mon tiles, so I just sat next to him, and if he had a question with the Mon tiles, I'd whisper in his ear what numbers they were. And yeah, it was fun hanging out at the Mahjong tables. It was a very casual night. No point sticks were involved or anything. And yeah, I got to play a few rounds. I never won a hand, but I also never dealt in, which just goes to say a lot about how I play Mahjong. It's fine. But yeah, this is FaZe playing Mahjong. Okay, so the Mahjong table by default, their setup was using Chinese tiles. So they were bigger and much easier to handle. And yeah, it was a good time. I met Hoshino Ai. This is a good one. I met several Hoshino Ais at SakuraCon, but Hoshino Ai is nice. I tried reading Oshinoko, but the reading level's way too high for me. I might try watching the anime, but the vocabulary might be too high for me. Maybe. I can always pause and rewind and stuff. It's a lot easier to look things up, like, when you hear the word, rather than, like, trying to look up kanji, because looking up kanji is a pain in the ass. But yeah. I bet 9S. Glory to mankind. Nice to see so many, like, games and things represented here, and not just VTubers. I mean, I'm representing both, you know. Cough, cough, don't mean to brag or anything. And this is basically Gura, but not Gura, but Gura. Yeah, he's bragging. Yeah, I'm bragging it. Don't mean to brag or anything, but like, I'm a VTuber too, you know. Just saying. Yeah, I'm sort of a small deal, you know. This Ame was adorable. I was like, I need your picture. Can I get your picture, please? And yeah, the cat Ame. So good. And this is a signed Mint. I'm not sure if it's actually Mint who signed it, but I have reason to believe it is, because I have been told that Made Mint was physically at Offkai, and there is a non-zero chance that I passed by her without knowing it's her. Which can be said about a lot. A Mint, I don't know how you'd fit that in your mouth. I mean, we all know that I hate mint. Welcome in, Lore. You're catching the tail end of the stream. You'll have to watch the VOD to see the first 2 days, because we're on day 3 of the Offkai event. And right, there was a stamp derby. I called it Stamp Quest. Basically, you had to visit all 6 main locations of the venue and submit a completed stamp. Like, you visit a location and you get a stamp. And once you complete the stamp card, bring it back and you'll get a prize. The prize turned out to be a ribbon. I've been watching over OP's shoulder while she's been lurking and twerking. What the hell do married couples do nowadays? Jeez. In any case, the stamp quest, G11 and I got together to do it really quick. We just speed ran the stamp quest. We just beelined it to every location, and we completed stamp quest. I have not been twerking. OP from across the room. When did you get here? I have not been twerking. That sounds like someone who's twerking would say, you know, just saying. In any case, stamp quest complete. I got a ribbon. I found a post-it board. Basically, this post-it board, post whatever you want. There were people like advertising their nearby events, their room parties, etc. Like scavenger hunts, etc. Have you seen this cat? Now you have, that sort of deal. I was super mad I didn't get a chance to get to Offkai though. Maybe next year. Bro, if you see me at Offkai, you'll know it's me. Trust me, you will know it's me at Offkai. Just say, hey, Ness, and I'll be all like, who are you? But yeah, we could get photos together and everything, and it'd be great. It's gonna be a grand old time. I definitely want to go to Offkai next year, like straight up. I don't see myself not going, unless like something bad happens, because allegedly there's a lot of drama behind the scenes, but I thought Offkai was pretty good this year. But I'm really hoping like whatever happened gets resolved so that Offkai 4 can be good. Thanks. Okay, so I found a Kikiri. My first ever photo of a Kikiri. The reason I could get this photo was because all of the escalators in the building were shut down, probably for the event. They shut down the escalators, so the only way to get to and from the atrium were the main stairs by the front entrance or the elevators. They couldn't take the escalators up to the atrium. You will remember, at SakuraCon, all of my favorite cosplays I wanted to get a photo of were going up the opposite escalator that I was going down. Or up. And I couldn't get their photo because it was the escalator curse. This includes 3 Kikiris from SakuraCon. But I was able to get one at Offkai. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, Kikiri Hiroi. Let's go. Somebody put this hat on Lumi. I do not need to say what the hat says. But this is a canonically accurate Lumi, because Lumi does wear this hat on stream. I've considered getting this hat myself, but I don't need it, because I have my own Ness hat. We love Kikiri in this household. We do. Cuddy! Ooh! Yeah, we found Crab Sheena. I had to get his photo. I just had to. So good. This is also a canonically accurate cosplay. Kani Sheena is a thing, and the only reason I know her name is because of the Kani meme. Brolime cosplayer. I have confirmed this is not actually Brolime, which is why I'm showing this photo. Like, I had to get confirmation. Apparently Brolime was there, and this is not him. This is just a Brolime fan. Which, understandable. It's Brolime. I don't watch Brolime. I found Solid Snake. He was really hard to spot in that camo, but I found him. You remember the basics of CQC. Can't do a snake voice. I'm dummy thick. I clapping my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards! It's fine. Tenma! I love Tenma. Tenma is, my face connect Oshi, I guess you could say. I was fucking losing it during your concert. I was screaming so loud. I got front row seats, by the way. Those pictures that I took from the disappearance of Tenma and Pippa, front row seats. And then I attended this panel with Miss Lala. Make 'em laugh, how to be entertaining, or how to level up your entertainment skills. Now, for better or worse, this was aimed mainly for VTubers and not necessarily for PNG tubers. She focused a lot on getting the most out of your model and rigging to emphasize your comedic delivery. Did Lala have a recorder? If not, I think you're more qualified. I mean, I don't know. The best I can do is... Hey, me, thanks for the follow. Anyway. So the event from this panel, she was pretty funny, not gonna lie. She revealed herself to be have 10 years of experience in the entertainment industry. And she went to showcase subtle differences you can make in adjusting the sliders of your model sensitivity and movement and all the other VTuber things that I don't know because I don't actually use a live 2D or 3D model, to really get the most out of your movements, as well as how to get comfortable making exaggerated movements yourself to get your model to do what you want to do. She also went in with advice for even PNG tubers. There's some things you can do. If you get really mad, you can pull a gun on your audience, but that is fine. Don't need to do that. Your viewers can tell by your voice, how much energy you're putting in. And really, adjusting your rigging and optimizing it will go a very long way into being much more entertaining than just a plain old rigging and model. Rigged! I know. It's also another reason why if I'm gonna get an actual model, it needs to be cream of the crop. I won't settle for less. It's gonna be super stupid expensive and dumb and yeah. Which is why I'm fine with just doing it myself and drawing my own PNGs, because I can express myself like this. There's a lot more expressions I can do, but I'd have to practice using my face to do my expressions instead of just doing this, which is much easier on me most of the time. Black and white rigged. I can't believe it's rigged. But yeah, this panel was very informative. I missed the Senna Bonbon panel to watch this panel, and I'm glad I did, actually. I mean, Senna Bonbon's really nice, but she was doing a Fumo crafting panel versus I feel like this panel I could apply to my own streams, which, spoiler alert, I will. Not gonna reveal all my secrets, but it's fine. There were a lot of half the panels were VTuber help panels, burnout and how to be funny, how to get into VTubing, etc. I actually thought, I had a brief fleeting thought I could host a introduction to PNG tubing, getting started streaming panel. Fumo crafting, geez, this con was way better with panels than the one we went to. I'm curious what you went to, but I also look forward to your stream about it. Depending on when you stream it, I'll be able to tune into it. But yeah. I think this is one of the Niji ends, caught simping. And I took a picture of this because literally nobody used this cardboard cutout. This was in the freaking corner. I rounded the corner and this was almost hidden from view. I don't know who this is. I think it's an EGEN, but I thought it was funny for what it's worth, but it didn't get used at all. At least not that I knew of. Ah well. This is Serena Michael. And a little bit of context. I don't follow V4 Mirai at all. However, one of my best friends often links me her streams. Mainly her singing streams. She has a good voice. she can sing very well. And I wanted this picture to send to that friend and say, hey, you know that VTuber you keep sending me all the time? I got to meet her and talk to her and get a photo with her, and it was great. She was actually live there. I mean, she wasn't streaming, but she was there, and you could talk to her. There were several VTubers on these little standees that were like, they were little robots, really. They had wheels, and the VTuber had full control over the movement of the robot, where like they could move forward, backwards, and turn, and interact with the con guests and everybody like that, and it was fantastic. I did see another VTuber that I almost wanted to say hi to before realizing the only stream of hers that I saw was one that I'm not going to mention live on stream, but that was just above my awkwardness quotient. I'd spare her the awkwardness, like, honestly. But yeah, otherwise I'd get a picture with her too. But this was the only VTuber that I recognized that was roaming. And I was like, hey, I want to talk to you. So yeah. I found another Marine. Okay, so real talk. I like to call these like bro crossplays, where you've got the finely maintained facial hair and aviators or otherwise cool sunglasses. These are some of my favorite cosplays. Recall the bro Reimu from Sakura-con 24 with the cigarette and aviators. But yeah, these cosplays, I freaking love these. They're great. And this is Uwo. I'm actually giving him a shout out. Shout out Uwo Slab. Mad Scientist. The best panel. Straight up the best fucking panel. Oh my god. So, the first... if you're not following him, you fucking should. Because he is, he's basically what I would be doing if my engineering career actually went anywhere. All of his streams are crazy science experiments, usually with chat integration. And for his panel, first, he had a little remote control car that he made himself to navigate this maze. And he had a volunteer take control of it. Then he had two other volunteers come up and also control it. And it was much funnier that time, because with 3 people providing the same or different inputs to the same little car, we couldn't really make it past the maze. We actually broke one of the walls and exited the maze that way. Okay, also, I was up there for that one. Like, I was one of the 2 other volunteers. I don't know if it was intentional or not. The controller wasn't labeled. It was just a directional pad. It wasn't until towards the end I realized he had handed the control to me sideways. So up was right, right was down, down was left, and left was up. And I'm all like, no wonder the car keeps getting messed up. I'm holding the freaking thing sideways. It was funny as hell, though. It was so good. And for his next trick, he had some volunteers come up to help him with like this electrical shock pad that you put on your arms to help like patients that have trouble moving their arms and legs to like basically help them move their arms and legs. But with the controller, you could send those electrical signals through. And the goal was to see if you could pick up a box. To see if, like, the person holding the controller could control his arms to pick up a box. And, true to all Ian streamer fashions, it did not go to plan. Mainly the setup. The device he was using, of all the things he had a backup plan for, the 9-volt battery in the device being dead was not one of them. Fortunately, it was none other than Razul, who stuck out and snuck back in with a 9-volt battery, but that was so long It took him so long to get the battery. Uo was actually trying to jerry-rig a 12-volt power source to connect to the 9-volt adapter of the device. And the device couldn't fit in his pocket without something getting disconnected because it was held together so flimsily that he just taped it to himself and just had an assistant hold the microphone the whole time. So yeah, Uo doing what Uo does. In mad scientist mode, he finally got it working, and he accidentally, he was like, wait, maybe the voltage is not high enough. So he sets the voltage on and it shocks. He's like, ah! And it was great. I got him. He's like, ah. That's why his arms are shaking and the photos are like, oh my god, I actually got the photo. Hell yeah. Well, yeah. And then it was time. Can he pick up the box? As you can see, I got decent seating. And, yeah. He was able to actually pick up the box after several tries, because who would have thought controlling another human being with this weird controller used for medical purposes on a jerry-rigged setup? Kinda hard to control. Plus, you know, it's Uo. Uo's hard to control, I guess. But it's fine. But sitting next to me, I did not get their picture. But let me just get this ready first. So, I did not get their picture, but it was one of the people I met at the Zoomy panel from day 2 who asked a question and revealed herself as a VTuber. And it turns out we both watch Uo, and we sat next to each other. And it was really funny, and I think I made a friend with none other than Resta Makurabe. She is a very cozy, sleepy-themed VTuber. Her Japanese is better than mine, but I felt like I made a friend. So I wanted to get a photo with her so I could do what with the photos that I did with everyone here. But unfortunately, time was out. We did go to the closing ceremony, where this freaking 22-foot tall Offkai mascot standee was just there. I could have tried to get a closer picture, but I didn't. Resta Makurabe did. She was able to get a good picture because one of her friends is the one that drew the picture, actually. So yeah, small world. She got some really good photos of it. I'm not sure if she's gonna do a stream like this. I think she should. I might try talking to her about it. But yeah, I feel like I made a friend. And I look forward to watching her streams and annoying her. I am already being a total menace in her server. Her server is like super chill, comfy, and wholesome. And then you have me, who's making jokes every comment. An absolute menace. Cannot be stopped. It's a great time. Everyone there is super nice, and I look forward to when she streams again. She told me she usually streams on weekends, which is nice since I stream on weekdays and I'm only available on weekends, but I'm usually busy on weekends. Ooh, a pure server for you to invent. Please. Please. Be nice, okay? Be nice. She's really nice. But yeah, closing ceremony. 2 of the Offkai event leaders. And I forgot most of the things that was said, other than the attendance was maxed out at 2,510 people. Offkai 4, they can't really announce anything yet, but there is something in the works. They did acknowledge the venue concerns regarding the size of the venue, because the Yacht Regency is way too small of a venue for a con of this caliber. Like, if it was a much smaller convention of like 1,000 people, yes, Yacht Regency would be perfect. But with 2,500 people, it was way too much. Like, I couldn't get into the main event. Half the people couldn't get into the vendor hall. The vendor hall was way too small. Like, imagine saving up for a bunch of Offkai merch and you're not even given an opportunity to buy any merch. Like, bruh, I'm just so glad I managed to get into the vendor hall. The line for the vendor hall literally wrapped around the entire freaking building. I just managed to get there early on day 2 and not have to worry about that. But yeah, that's Offkai. And after the closing ceremony, I found a Nostalfo. Decent Nostalfo. And, oh god, this picture. Okay, this picture has one of my favorite stories behind it. So, Amiya Aranha, the same VTuber that did the retro gaming channel from day one, she has an incredible singing voice. She is a VTuber on YouTube. You should check her out. Seriously, check her out. She plays retro games when she's not singing, and her singing is phenomenal. But she's Bingo's Oshi wife, basically. And I was opening my card packs that I got out of curiosity throughout the weekend. And I got an Amiya card, and I thought to myself, man, I don't really care for collectible cards like this, but I have a feeling Bingo would really appreciate this Amiya card. I need to meet up with him on the third day before I leave and give this card to him as a parting gift before we meet again. So I meet up with him and I'm scrambling through my backpack because I'm like, Bingo, I have a parting gift for you. I think you're really gonna love it. And I'm scrambling through my backpack because all my stuff is cluttered. I know I packed it in there. And the last card that I pull out of my backpack was the Amiya card. And I said, this is for you, my friend. And he's like, of course we hugged after that, but he was really grateful. At first he declined. It's like, I can't take this. I'm like, you're taking this. This is yours. It is my gift to you. But then, as I was unpacking, like going through all my cards, there were 2 unopened cards. I opened one of them. I didn't know who it was, but I opened the second one, and it was another Amiya card! There were 2 Amiya cards, so we both could have one! So I had to take this picture to show that, yes, like we each have an identical Amiya card. It was fantastic. Like a sheer twist of fate that I had another Amiya this whole time, just in an unopened card pack. Like, wow! Yeah, definitely one of my fondest memories. And then after that, we ran into G11 again and we took this photo. Okay, prior to yesterday, when I was going through the photos, I could not look at this photo without crying. Like, I genuinely couldn't. But as I was editing these photos, I accidentally hit a button on my keyboard which restored Bingo's head size, and it turned out like this. And I showed him, and it's like, yeah, let's just keep it like that. This is, not only is this my favorite photo from the event, this is now my new favorite photo of the event. This photo goes so hard. This is the last photo that we took together before I had to get on a plane. And oh my god, this is me and my boys. I love these 2. They are my boys. I want to see them again. We had so much fun in the time we had together. And oh my god, like, man, yeah, I talked to them on Discord, but it's just not the same as being in person. Like, oh my god. If you have an opportunity to meet your online friends, do it. Fucking do it. When I was raised to avoid meeting people online. But now, I'm like, if you've been talking to someone for at least a year or so and you're good friends with them, make the time to go on vacation and meet up somewhere and have a good time together. I strongly recommend it. It is one of the best feelings you will ever have. And I'm not even a virgin. Straight up. There are few things that compare to how good it is to finally being able to spend physical time with the people you spend time talking to every day. And like, this is the reason why I really want to go to Offkai 4. It's because it's very likely they'll be there too, as well as more people as well. And it just, I'm out of words. I'm out of words to describe the feeling. But yeah. As I was walking out, I found another Bromadian cosplayer. I don't know who the VTuber he's shilling is, but he just looks so into it. Like, we're all still, like, in con high. And, like, yes! But yeah, I get on the plane. And it turns out, while my flight here was incredible, My flight black fucking sucks. My flight was delayed for an hour. So both of my flights were delayed an hour. And they gave me a seat near the back. And I got a premium stereophonic sound treatment. To my left, a fucking screaming baby. To my right, a literal real-life fat post who snored, and the turbulence of the plane kept him fucking leaning on me. And I'm all like, can you not, please? Like, if it was literally anyone else, like, sure, yeah, use me as a pillow. But my guy, please, I swear to fucking God. Fine. I got some pictures of the plane ride. Take off, San Francisco. And I got some pictures out the window. Clouds. And I'm all like, wait a minute. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge? And the guy sitting next to me is like, no, that's not the Golden Gate Bridge. That is. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge in this photo. It's really hard to see. But yeah, I didn't really go anywhere outside the hotel. So I never really explored California. Keep that in mind for later. Yeah, we're not done yet. But yeah, we come back to Seattle. You correctly guessed the number of posts? Yes, you did. And touchdown, Seattle! And I'm reminded, we're in Seattle. I just came back from California. Welcome back to Seattle weather. Discount UK. I hope you like rain, and more rain. But yeah, fortunately my parents were patient on the car ride. Like, they picked me up and drove me home, so that was nice. I will say though, I did not get a chance to change out of my outfit. Walking through the airport as Ness was super empowering. I loved it. I was like in my element still. I overheard a couple people whispering like, oh my god, it's Ness. Yo, that's awesome. Like, I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm me. I'm a big deal. But yeah. I get home and yeah, so I'm at home now, and this is my final ribbon. As you can see, it has expanded a little bit from before, but this is my final ribbon, and I want to hang it up on the wall. Oshi Love, yes, Oshi Love. That was from the HoloLive takeover booth. Yeah, I'm definitely hanging this up on my wall. Probably in my computer room here, actually. I'm gonna find a place to hang it up, because this badge and these ribbons and everything, precious memories, all of them. Yeah. And I live, bitch. Welcome home. I made it. I survived Offkai. This photo was taken at like fucking 12:30 a.m. Bear in mind, I get up at 5 for work. I had work the next day. I don't want to talk about it. I survived. As you can see, I'm still alive. I live, bitch. But now, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Money. I posted this in Discord, and I'm posting it here. This was all the money I spent on the trip. Before the trip, I left myself a blank check for Offkai. I saved up 3 months, saying, all right, this is the last hurrah or the first hurrah. Either way, I'm going all out. No expense is too great. I will buy $30 Offkai burgers. I will do everything short of flying first class. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna look into flying first class next time, because fuck that ride from hell. I'd rather ride first class than have to put up with that. That was awful. That ruined my night. And I'm like, okay, back to reality. It's fine. But a story that I forgot to tell is, you may see towards the bottom of the expenses, airport sandwich scam. So you remember near the beginning of the slideshow that bagel, pretzels, and apple juice? That's all I had on the plane. Prior to that, I hadn't eaten since noon. My plane takes off at 7, but the plane was delayed an hour. So, not eating for 8 hours kinda sucks. I got to the airport and I'm all like, I'm gonna get a sandwich. Can't be too bad. I get this small little freaking chicken Caesar wrap for fucking $14! And it turns out that was actually the right play. Honestly, that sandwich saved my ass. Because if it weren't for that fucking $14 fucking sandwich, I fucking hate this shit. If it weren't for that sandwich, I would have fucking starved. And I would not have had like the food in me to stomach the alcohol from the party from the first night. So unironically, that $14 small airport sandwich actually saved Thursday. I hate it, but it was a necessary evil. But yeah, the hotel stay itself was, I'll get to that in the final slide, but I spent $800 on merch. I thought I spent $1,000. In the vendor hall, I just did not pay attention to price. I was like, I want that, gimme. Yep, that, cool, I want it, gimme that too, I want it. I don't care how much it is, give it. And yeah, that's how I spent $800. I did not hold back. Food, I primarily ate hotel food. I just stayed in the hotel at their restaurant. They had good food. It's just really expensive. Like, you could see how much I spent on food each time. Really expensive food. Like, you pay more for less, but the food was good. And honestly, if it means not getting mugged in the streets of California, sure, I'll pay $200 for food, why not? I mean, over the course of the weekend. Like I said, blank check for Offkai. I've saved up 3 months, and I'm gonna use 3 months worth of funds. My only regret is that I spent the wrong amount of money. I should have spent $1,228 instead of $2,128. Because I didn't even leave the hotel. Which brings me to my next and final slide. This is the hotel bill. As you can see, there is a fucking California tourism fee and a San Mateo tourism fee, which totaled to about $7. I didn't even fucking tour these places. I want my $7 back. I did not even, I swear to fucking, it's fine. I'm okay. Like, sure, I'll pay $200 for food, but $7 for touring? No, I didn't even tour. That's it. That's a freaking scam. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. And that is Offkai. Thank you for coming to my Offkai talk. I'm glad I can do this. I've been waiting to share these stories with you guys for so long. All week. I wanted to do this stream. And I've been going for 3 hours. Jesus Christ. Cool. My battery's dead. Why don't we, let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. Well, at least resort fees in Hawaii sort of make sense since you are ostensibly staying at the resort. Understandable. Is my chat not working? Oh yeah, no, it's working. Cool. So, yeah, I'm... man. I'm all talked out. I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. But yeah, I met some VTubers there. I made a new friend. I really look forward to seeing her streams. I watched her VOD, and she definitely has the vibes that I enjoy in a streamer. Pay attention, because this is gonna be on the test. My favorite kinds of VTubers are the small ones with the really chill vibes. Which is the polar opposite of me, who has the freaking super loud and obnoxious vibes. Which is why making friends with someone like that means a lot to me. And I really hope that, like, I could be friends, because making friends is hard, okay? I wasn't expecting to make a friend at Offkai. Like, I was like, before Offkai, I was all like, it would be super, super cool and awesome if I could make a VTuber friend at Offkai. And like, with Resta Makurabe, meeting her at the Zumi panel and on the final day, I feel like your boy can finally be less butchy and make friend. We can make friend. Friend is good. I can social. I know how to talk. Probably. I did 3-hour just chatting stream. I can talk. Probably, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine. Oh well. In any case, that was fun. This weekend, in the Discord, lots of events this weekend. It's the Canadian Grand Prix in Formula 1. I can't talk, someday maybe, yo, same. But in the Discord, tomorrow is not only the Canadian Grand Prix, we're going to be watching qualifying, but it's also karaoke night. If you want to hear me get drunk and sing and see me in an alternate outfit, that's happening tomorrow. Join the Discord. I can't live, someday maybe. You guys, I swear. On Sunday is the race. I'm not sure what my plans are going to be on Sunday. I want to get back into streaming. Maybe a Mahjong stream on Monday. Maybe. I doubt it though, actually. Because I want to prepare other games to stream. I'm gonna start shifting my focus from Mahjong and 2 games in Japanese. And with a current Nintendo sale going on, which is extremely rare since Nintendo games never go on sale, I'm gonna capitalize on this and see what kind of Japanese games I can get so I can have stream content. It'll be a business expense. And with that, who can I raid? Who's on right now? Let's see. Oh wow, lots of people are on right now. Let's see. Uwo's on. Mochifi's on. Actually, you know what? Let's raid Uwo. We're gonna raid Uwo. I'm actually gonna raid into him. This is gonna be awful. Wow, they have a new freaking raid. Why does the raid pop out? Quick filters following. Why did they change the layout of the raid? Oh wow, this is actually helpful. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid Uwo. He's opening viewer mail. I don't raid big streamers, but this is an exception. We can introduce ourselves. We just ask, are you winning, son? That's always my raid message, as you know. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Uwo is a mad scientist. I mean, you saw his panel, like, as I was demonstrating it. And, yeah, he's just opening fan mail and talking. He usually streams for a really long time, so it'll be fine. But, stay tuned in the Discord, for my schedule. I'll be posting that when I'm able to. I also use the Twitch schedule to schedule my streams. I updated that manually. But until then, thank you guys so much for coming. Look forward to seeing you in my weekend events, or future streams. Thanks for coming. And you know what? If you're at Offkai next year, I'll see you there.